Sweet. I'm glad it's not me.
I know, it was so funny. Last week, Brian even messaged me after the session. He's like, he totally froze when we were trying to spotlight him to be like the leader of the group. He's like, "You're in charge." He's like,
I was at least until the group like beats it into me that that's not how it works here, or at least it's not how it's going to work for our group. That like the noble makes the shots, calls the shots. I was enjoying leaning into that shtick, just given my background of coming from the very highly ordered society I come from.
Yeah, and
that too.
Yeah, I like it a lot because also it just as a player, it tries to bring Brian's more noble / dick aspects of his character into play. It's good, and I told him he just has to work on it more because he's going to be, both being a high charisma character and a patriarch. He's gonna be in that position a lot, at least until you guys go to hell, and even then, probably he's like still a tiefling, like it's all that stuff.
And evil.
And he is evil, yeah.
Yeah, although to be fair, I expected our party to lean more evil than it ended up doing.
Yeah, I think most of you guys are good. You guys have like... So, Mayhem, I played a game called Pathfinder, Kingmaker on Steam, which is actually a pretty good RPG, like a D&D style RPG. And I have 2 playthroughs of it. One is a lawful good paladin, and another one is a lawful evil paladin. And I have discovered that though you say different things, your actions are the same, and it involves killing everybody. No matter, like, I was just like, how any is this? Okay, I was like, how is any of it lawful? It's just like, you just murder people that are just breaking the law. You just kill everybody. As a good guy, you're like, you deserve this. As a bad guy, you're like, I enjoy this, and then that's it. That's it.
That's terrible.
Sounds like politics.
You just summed up my 4-year degree of philosophy in like 2 sentences. I was just like, oh my goodness, all those classes on morals and ethics. Fuck, it's just what are you even talking about?
Well, D&D's had it figured out.
Yeah, it's interesting because I've been trying to focus more on my alignment and what that means to my character, and it seemed like most of you guys were like, that means we don't want to kill people because souls, and I was like, no, these are bad guys. Think about it in terms of like the whole zero sum. There's like, on this side of the scale there's bad guys, and on this side of the scale there's good guys, and if I knock off a bunch of bad guys, then the good scale tips. And so it's kind of the way my guy thinks.
Yeah, and
That's a very valid outlook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then also I would encourage you to, I give this feel all the time, but just think of alignment as descriptive rather than prescriptive. So less so about, oh, it says this, so I should act this way. More so, well, I've been acting this way. This is like the alignment that best kind of describes how I plan to act or how I have been acting. So it's really just more a way of describing your character's outlook on some of the more moral decisions like murder and justice and crime, like you were saying. And I think that's a perfectly valid outlook for someone to take, even good, neutral, or evil. Just depends on which I think it's a little bit more lawful leaning, or at least more neutral leaning, less chaotic.
And your alignment's always mutable. So like, if you start doing some heinous shit, even though your thing says lawful good, you can eventually become evil or whatever. Drew was notorious for that. He would always play lawful good characters, like a life cleric, and then just want to kill everybody. And I'm just like, what? Don't you value life? And he's like, yeah, but not evil life. just like that.
I mean, with the drow, it's understandable. But yeah, he would do that live.
Right. I feel like most life clerics take the stance of, I'm not happy to be killing you because you're evil, but it's what I have to do. So it's like a little bit of the, single tear down the cheek while I pummel you into death, because you won't just exist in harmony with life.
Not even necessarily that, because like especially with the Drow, killing Drow saves more lives of other sapient races. So ultimately, it's kind of a good act because they're awful. So you don't necessarily have to feel bad about it.
Right.
Even more locally, you've got a group that you're trying to achieve goals with. Anything that opposes that, and if you think your group is doing good, then anything in opposition to that is, evil.
Well, that's a bit extreme.
Not necessarily evil, but it's got to be dealt with for the greater good, or what?
It needs to be categorized as either neutral or oppositional, and then dealt with accordingly. Yeah. I can also see, Nick, just in response to what you were saying, just like a particular life ethos, just like also taking the act of murder, or just thinking of it as always being something that like lessens or sullies the person doing it, and is thus is kind of like a brave act for those paladins who go and inflict harm onto themselves for the sake of protecting life and the lives of others. So I could definitely see the life cleric or priest who's pro killing drow, and the other ones who are just like, no, all murder is dirty on the soul.
Yeah, there's definitely gods for both views.
Yeah, that's what I love about such a wide swath of gods that they've stolen and invented.
Straight up stole them from Earth.
That shit cracked me up. I was like, wait, for real? Because there's other gods that are blatantly stolen from Earth that aren't stolen from Earth in universe.
Right. But the Mulhorandi are supposed to be like the first humans to live in Toril. And they were abducted from Earth. They weren't even so
Yep,
all human descendants randomly in Forgotten Realms, unless they also came from another universe, are Earthlings.
When I move, we'll have to change dispensaries that I shop from, and I really hope they have the gummies that Candace and I have come to like. These are like the tastiest weed gummies ever.
I have not really partaken in that kind of stuff, but I would like to. Especially now that it's all recreational here. I've just been chilling on the vape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just habits have momentum and stuff, and you tend to have to go out and stuff for the dispensaries unless yours is delivering yet and whatnot.
I don't know. I think because of COVID and stuff, it's like you have to like make appointments. But now, who knows? I don't know what state of opening everything is.
They should be good for pickup now, I would assume.
It's up to Antifa. You just have to ask them. I'm gonna grab a snack.
Okay. When Mayhem gets back, we'll get started.
Right on.
Sounds good.
I'm back.
Welcome back. All right, I don't know where Spoon is, but hopefully he joins us soon, so we can get started. For now, we can at least wrap this up, and you guys start making some decisions. Here's where we left off last night. You guys escaped the bathhouse after clearing the entire dungeon of the Dead Three. You have killed all of the leaders of the Dead Three, and you have removed their funding. Morlock Vanthamper had an attempt on his life in the sewers, and he told you that his family is the one behind the funding of the Cult of the Dead Three, and that without them, or without his family's help, the cult would really have no power within the city. They would be just more random in their processes. He has agreed to accompany you to confront his older brother, Amric, who is his mother's favorite. And you know that the Vanthamper family are a powerful patriarch family. His mother is a duke, one of the 4 powerful dukes within the city. And the city has just lost one of those dukes, with Duke Ravengard going missing along with the city of Elturel. She is a powerful enemy to have within the city. And she has quite the reputation. But Morlock has decided to leave the city once your business with him is done, and has offered any information that you may inquire about his family and their dealings with Baldur's Gate. He was also the first person to tell you what happened to Elturel. Though he did not have any more information, he was able to tell you that Elturel was taken to the 9 Hells. I don't think he mentioned Avernus yet, mild spoiler, but he did say the 9 Hells.
It's in the module. It's okay.
Yeah.
And then, at the end of the night, you guys were jumped by a group of Tiamat cultists, or dragon cultists. Let me read it as such. As you emerge from the bathhouse, 5 figures leap down from the top of the courtyard wall not 5. How many are these? 9. 9 figures leap down to confront you. In addition to their black leather armor, they wear strange masks and cloaks that give them a vaguely dragon-like appearance. All of them brandish curved steel blades reminiscent of dragon claws. One of them stands out from the rest, and he calls out to you. "We know you have it, adventurers." And they see that you have the symbol of the Flaming Fist again on Shisana. He says, give us the Queen's Hoard, or there will be trouble. And you see that they all kind of just start brandishing their knives at the mention of that. They speak of the Queen's Hoard. And they say that they know you have it.
Comrades, I believe this must be those valuable coins and treasures that bore dragon imagery. Is that what you are referring to?
It says, 4 chests were stolen from the Queen's Hoard. It says, among the vast coins, there were a few items, yes. We can sense it on you. We smell it. The Queen gives us visions. We know it was here, and we know you have it.
If these items belong to them, I believe we should give it to them. What say you, comrades?
Damokos would tell them they could all go shove it. How about the rest of you?
We didn't bleed for these coins.
I mean, we didn't steal them from you guys. That's true.
Oh my god.
How will you use these coins? For what purpose?
we will return them to the Dragon Queen. They are part of her horde, and were taken by agents of Zariel.
The chest did bear the likeness of Tiamat, and much of the treasure seemed themed around dragons. It is a plausible case, comrades. Let us give them their treasure and mend our wounds.
The man who's leading the negotiations says, "Good, as wise of you. And with the Dragon's Queen's horde secured, we will turn our business to those who dare take it from her, the Van Thampers." And you can see that the two guys back here are Eyeball and Mortlock.
Oh, you are enemies of the Van Thampers?
Yes, we know they're the ones who had the horde. That's why we knew it was here. And they will pay. The visions the Queen gave us tells us much.
We also want to do some damage to the Van Thamper family. Perhaps we could be allies in this matter.
Pah! The Queen does not need such trivial allies, but if we meet again, we will not attack you. And should we see you in the Van Thamper Villa, so be it. We will fight side by side, but be warned, do not stand in the way of our vengeance.
That was all I was looking for.
Very well, Zillan. Go ahead and empty your bag of holding. Give them their treasures.
I feel like Zillan would do this very begrudgingly.
He's doing it like one coin at a time.
Like, there, that's it, right?
Sorry, guys, it's an action to pull out each coin. It's going to take a while. If you don't have time, I understand.
This cultist.
So I got all the cards noted. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of copper and silver and gems and jewelry and potions.
Surely there's a reward for finding this treasure for her.
Your reward is you get to walk out of here alive. You can see that some of the cultists have been essentially playing telephone by like talking to each other and passing some information down. And eventually it reaches Altus. And he says, "Oh, good. I hear that you have Mortlock there with you. The big man with the scarred face. Give him to us." And Mortlock looks to you guys and says, "I'm not going anywhere with them."
You heard the man.
He's under our protection. We have business with him.
Yes. "Oh, we can't have that. We told you not to stand in the way of our vengeance." And they start to take battle stances. Initiative.
Well, then that way
Can I have a chance to persuade them before the initiative?
Oh, do you want to try? Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
I want to murder them.
I would beseech them before battle springs, and I would say to Altus, "Do not be so quick to wrath. This one has turned on his family and will aid us in achieving vengeance. Let us leave with him, and we shall leave as allies." And I will roll my persuasion check if you would like. If anyone else is proficient to help me, like I don't know if Damikos is, but I'd be key.
I don't know if you'd help dissuade who wants the treasure.
That's probably true. Okay, well I rolled hot. That will be a 21.
Very well. He can live. For now. Give me an insight check. We will take the treasure and leave.
I'll definitely do some insights. Hey, 18.
Okay, you think they're telling the truth?
Insight was more than that, if that matters.
It does.
Oh, well.
I rolled high.
Mine was a total of... Find it. 23.
Ooh, that's exactly what I rolled. So you could tell he's telling a partial truth. He did say for now. So you do believe he plans on letting him go for now. But you think that Morlock will not be safe for long.
So I turn to Heximus and I say, what good is it of having Mortlock escape with us now for him only to be killed by them later?
Oh, just tell Heximus you think they're lying.
And that. They're lying, Heximus.
What? How dare you? You will burn for this.
Initiative.
Oh.
I think it's initiative time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can roll for Spoon.
So because of
I'm next to Padre, so I'll roll for him. Sorry, actually, what were you saying?
I'll roll for Brian.
I was just gonna say, because of all my crits yesterday, I rolled 2 natural ones with my advantage for initiative.
Who has more decks?
We've got a lot of 22s here. Zillin's got a +2.
What's your initiative, Nick?
Mine +4.
Mine personally is 0. You beat me easily. What about Altus here? What's his initiative bonus?
+2.
Alright, he's tied with Zillin. Which one of them do you want to go first?
Nice off. An 18.
Goddamn. Oh, 1.
All right, Ultis will go first.
I have a graphic bug. These models aren't models, they're little balls for me.
I might try reloading.
Wait, which?
And you could also copy paste and see if the pasted ones look that way too.
Yeah, let me try.
Yeah, I'm gonna fail to load model.
Hmm.
Yeah, you probably just have to rejoin. Because I can see them all the time.
Well, we'll start with top of the order with Kaka, followed by Ultis.
All right, well.
Ooh, I got
This guy brandishing a dagger behind me. I spit on him with a two-handed longsword sweep. I roll a 12 to hit.
A 12 does hit.
Oh, thank God.
You're just attacking a normal cultist, right? The guy right next to you? Yeah.
The guy right next to me. For 8 damage.
Ooh. He's in critical condition after that.
I will attack him with my open hand as a bonus action. Ooh, and I crit.
Oh.
So he's slashed with my claws and dead. Unless you want me to roll damage.
No, you don't have to. If you'd like to, you're more than welcome to, but yeah, he is definitely dead.
Claws right down through his face. And I have +2 AC, and I will see. Do I want to move? I am actually not going to move. And that's my turn.
All right. Nice. Kaka immediately downs one of the cultists for their insolence, and it is now Altus. He will cast.
I'm flying, by the way. 10 feet.
Excellent. He will cast Spiritual Weapon. I'm just gonna steal Padre's beat stick for now. Puts it there. And he takes a swing at Damokos. As that was almost a bad roll. Flipped over to a 20 to hit. Damokos gets smacked. 4. Oh. A whopping 4 damage.
Ow.
Force damage. And then Caecilius, Sacred Flame. And please dex save.
Well, that's rude. Eight.
Alright, you take 2 radiant damage.
Ah, I'm still standing.
Alright, that'll be Ultis. Is then Zillin, followed by Padre, and then the skeletons. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, I put them on the wrong initiative. Sorry, go on. Zillin.
Sure, Zillin flexes his bag of holding.
Yeah, I'll definitely stop unloading coins and shoot at Ultis there. With his good old lightning hand thing. Uh, 15 to hit.
That does hit.
That'll be 12 lightning damage.
Ooh, Ultis lets out a scream. He is not bloodied yet, but he didn't like that. Didn't like that at all.
Alright, that, I believe is him.
Padre.
Alright, it looks like he's got a couple numbers wrong on his sheet, so I was just taking a look at that. He is going to give the leader a thorn whip from where he is. Thorn whip. This will be blam. He got a 10, so he'll definitely miss.
Oof.
Alright, yeah, he'll fly to here. That's it for him.
Alright, the cultists, they rush at the group with their knives. Yeah! The nearest one goes after Zillin. Attack! That's a 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Zillin will take 4 slashing damage. Oh, I'm sorry, their knives are wielded like scimitars. They're oversized knife. 4 slashing damage. The one nearest Damokos will attack him. Ooh, natural 18. He is hit for another 4 slashing damage. So Zillin takes 4, Damokos takes 4. Let's see, what's Damokos' HP at? Oh, he was fine.
He's pretty good, yeah. He was unharmed throughout that whole endeavor.
Axe.
Oh, I already done his damage.
Oh, okay.
He had some temp HP.
Oh, yeah, 10 HP. I was like, what? That's a weird number. All right.
Yeah.
Then, perfect. Let's see. We got 2 rushing at Caecilius. 3 rushing at Caecilius.
Alright, bring it on.
Scratch that. 4 rushing at Caecilius. This guy can make it just barely to there. They'll shuffle it. And Ultis starts to laugh evilly behind his line of men. The one who moved the furthest to get there, crit. Caecilius, you get slashed for 8 slashing damage.
I'm unconscious. I was gonna shield, but meeting this, God damn.
This guy moves full speed and using his full momentum, hits you dead on, takes you down. This one attacks Damokos. These guys are rolling hot. That is a 20 to hit for 4 more slashing damage into Damokos. Nick, if you don't mind. this cultist will step over the prone form of Caecilius, and this one will step over the prone form of the Fist of Bane, and try to attack Damokos. Oh, nurse, thank you. I meant to do that earlier and then fucking forgot. They each roll 3, so that is a miss for both of them. All right, Morlock is up next. He's gonna move on up, bash this guy in the face with his great club. Let me look at his my mic. Let me look at his stats. 2 attacks with his great club. Oh, Morlock also has a crossbow on his back. Oh, Mortlock. Oh, Mortlock. One of those is a hit. So he cracks him for 9 bludgeoning damage and kills. Oh, this cultist outright just in a heap just smashes him to the ground.
Fuck yeah.
He then steps over the dead form or of the cultist, and that'll be his turn. I can still fight. You won't take me that easy. It is Heximus, followed by Damokos.
Alright, Heximus is going to shuffle over here, and I will cast Toll the Dead on Ultis. If you could give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, he will get a 9.
Nice. I will cause the wound he suffered to blacken and start to ooze a nasty infection as it necrotizes. That will be 8 necrotic damage for him.
All right, you bloody him with that. He clutches at his wound. Now that especially the necrosis is set in, he looks up at you defiantly. It is to the death, he yells.
Lying is wrong!
Well done.
So real quick, Sean, I was a fool. Damokos had temp HP from Armor of Agathis, so those first 2 guys that hit him should have each taken 5 cold damage. That's
Oh, okay. We
Ooh.
bloodies him, and we'll say it's this guy. All right, so these 2 guys are bloodied. All right, it is then Damokos' turn. Played by me. He takes out the rapier. He hexes.
he lost concentration on Hex and is out of his lines.
Oh, never mind. He will stab this guy that is already wounded from his Armor of Agathis. Stab at thee. Natural 19. Hits him 4. Ooh, 11 damage. Down he goes.
Nice. He'd probably also say something about how these curs have no right to touch him or his associates.
Nobody makes him bleed his own blood. Nobody.
Yeah.
And it'll be Shisana's turn, followed by the skeletons and then Caecilius.
Alright, everything looks like marbles. So is this one dead?
This is dead.
Yeah.
3 squares in front of Caecilius have people alive. So is this one. So is this one.
Alright, I'll just do this one and I'll do triple strikes. Into the marble. For whatever reason, they were working last night.
That's just Shisana being on the brink of death. Everything's just blurred.
Yeah, right.
Well, I changed the models of those guys. I cloned them all to be Ultis because they're the same cult. I was using different models as the cult when we ended last session last night.
Don't have advantage because they go first. So that will be an 18 to hit.
Yes, hit.
Gonna be 15 damage.
Oof, extra dead.
Alright, and then the second guy next to me. 14 to hit.
You know, Mayhem or Kaka hit them on a 12.
They're
Alright,
just dudes and rogues.
17 damage.
Dead.
And then I will back up.
All right, after Shasana is the skeleton. They have longbows. Ringo will fire his longbow at this cultist. Ooh. Oh, okay. So it's a 20 to hit. He hits him for...
D8 plus 2.
Yeah. It's for 7 damage. Almost kills him.
They also have short swords, so the other one can stab.
Okay, the other one will swap to his short sword and get to stabbing. He gets a 15 to hit, which will hit, and it gets him 4 damage and finishes him off. And then they move to block for Damokos.
Yeah, no, would probably pull out his sword as well.
Yes. That'll be the skeletons. It'll then be Caecilius with a death save.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
Oh, it was so close to a 20, and instead it's a 4.
Ah,
I'm bleeding.
one strike. Caecilius starts to cough up a little bit of blood from the wound. Kakad, it is your turn, followed by Ultis.
Probably because there's a
I
corpse
guess
on top of
I'll
me.
avoid this guy to get to Ultis, and then I try to jam my longsword in his face.
All right, full speed, come at him with your longsword.
21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Uh, 12 damage.
Ooh, good chunk. He is in critical health.
Okay. Flurry of blows. 2 more attacks coming at him.
He goes, the queen is vengeful. She never forgets.
One is a 17 to hit. The other is a 12 to hit.
Both hit. Oh, I'm sorry, no. With him, 12 barely misses. He has slightly higher AC.
So, 1 hit. And 7 more damage.
And down he goes. Ultis gets his throat torn out.
Hooray!
Screech triumphantly.
Like, Caecilius is hooray! Oh god. Alright, Zillan is up next, followed by Padre.
Zillan will shoot the last remaining cultist. No mercy. Nat 19. I'm rolling hot as fuck for Spoon while he's not here, but I roll like shit for myself.
Is this a lightning shot?
Sure is. That is another 12 lightning damage.
Into the last remaining guy, down he goes. Alright. The group has successfully repelled the Tiamat cultists and have secured the horde that they found beneath the bathhouse and have saved Mortlock yet again. XP coming at you.
I ask the group, how do you think they can track these coins?
Real quick, more pressing matter. I'm bleeding to death on the ground. If no one has any heals, somebody has to stabilize me with a medicine check. It's only a DC 10.
There are healing potions that you guys found in the dungeon below, unless you guys drank those all.
Oh, that's right. There are 4 healing potions.
Padre's gonna be able to be decent at it. He's proficient in it, so he'll try
I have
to
a
stabilize you.
potion still.
Doesn't he have good berries left over?
So you'll say, Shasana, you have good berry as well.
I do. I will do Goodberry. And I will use my last slot for Goodberry. I also have a healing potion.
Just don't let one of the bird men administer it to me. Somebody please just jam it into my mouth by hand. Don't vomit it into
Oh, yeah, I was looking at baby mama. Baby bird.
Baby bird it.
How do you eat a baby bird? It's very simple.
Yeah, I understand that, and I don't want it.
I have a player in one of my games who is he got the chef feat and is doing a lot of consumables. So I've got a couple eating and potion sounds. So got a little chomp here for our friend Caecilia says you feed him the good berry. Crunchy good berry. Crispy good berry.
And remember, you have 10 of those, Shisana, if you want to spread those out to anybody else. Or
Yeah,
even yourself.
I would give everyone at least one, so they don't have to worry about eating today. And then,
Like even Mortlock and
Yeah.
the NPC. Okay.
It's like what,
Vendetta?
1 hit point each.
Yeah,
Mhm.
1 hit point each, and it's your meal for the day.
So there's 9 of us total, including you and me.
So Heximus doesn't even have a proper mouth, and as you hand him the good berry, he will say,
These are inserted into the humanoids to heal them?
and to eat. Food and water.
I do not require those things, but thank you. I shall keep this on hand in case Caecilius decides to take a fall again.
I would give Caecilius the last one as well.
Oh, thank you.
So I am at 2 HP.
Me too.
Damocos
Miss Vendetta, will you need any more assistance from us? Or will you be able to make it back home? I will happily escort you if you are worried. The streets are not as safe as they once were, but they should be safer now with the cultists disbanded.
She says, "Well, actually, thank you. This is more than far enough. You've brought me to the streets, and then from here I can get home. I will tell everyone of the deeds you've done here. Thank you so much." And she runs up and embraces the nearest person, which is almost gonna be a skeleton, but ends up being Shisana instead. Shisana, you're socially awkward. How do you accept this hug?
I laugh.
like a high pitched awkward laugh.
Uh-huh.
She says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt you?"
I
Oh,
no hurt. Just don't understand humans.
she looks confused and she says, I'm a tiefling. Well, thank you again. I will tell everyone of the deeds you've done this day." Alright, so Vendetta runs off into the night.
Shisana's just looking around confused. I'm like, what was that? Like, what is going on?
She was showing her appreciation. That's how people say thank you.
So as we're kind of gathering the coins and whatnot again, and gathering ourselves, Heximus would start prestidigitating the group and just making us clean of the sewer smell and of any of the soils on our garments as well. Just get us looking a little
Me
bit
first, me
more
first.
respectable.
Kakao would nod his thanks to you, Heximus.
If you guys
I'm happy to serve.
If you guys search through the belongings of the cultists, on top
Yes.
of finding daggers, scimitars, and just simple leather armor, you find 35 silver pieces.
Okay, let's check in here about the XP. So if it's 650 divided by 7,
I will take 2 of those scimitars.
that'll be 93 each. So I currently have us at 2305. So that should put us at 2398.
All right, and at this point, you guys in the module, you would normally be hitting level 3. So everything from this point on is meant for level 3 characters.
All right.
At this point as well, if you guys want to distribute the treasure, you are welcome to do that. You guys kind of wander into the streets, and let me get the map going. Where would you guys like to head first after your time at the bathhouse? Many of you are critically wounded.
Can we?
Zillin and a few of you may have homes in the lower city. Damokos' family does have an estate in the upper city, and your badges will allow you to get through any of the gates.
How pressing is the meeting with his brother? Like, what's the time crunch on that?
None.
Okay, so perhaps we should rest, heal, and then meet on the following day. That in a Shisana way.
I mean, I feel like you said it fine. And the Fists of Bane, don't forget, is an unconscious and shackled prisoner that you guys have been bringing with you.
Oh yeah, we can drop him off at the...
So let's note for the people who are AFK that they are getting that amount that I typed in chat. 34 gold, 8 silver, 6 copper.
Oh, we lost Nick.
I've got a card here. I'll keep track of it on my end for now. And then add it to my total as well.
I would be looking to find a place to rest and heal up. I'm looking for a long rest.
Yep.
Do we want to stick together for that, partners, or I'm sure Dom they would host us all.
Zillin would be adamant on going to his home. I feel like Damokos would want to go to his home.
Ask
And
Zillin
I'd be staying with Zillin.
if he has room for me in his home as a fellow craftsman.
Zillin would tell you that there's plenty of room, especially on the floor. They live in a rather modest home in the lower city.
Okay. I go with Zillin.
Okay. Once Nick gets back, he and Shisana can decide where they're going.
I am back. Sorry, is that 34 gold, 8 silver, and 6 copper each?
Yes.
All right. Would someone be kind enough to do some of the other people's?
I did Damokos already.
I'll get myself in Zillin. And I assume that we would go home, wherever that is.
In the lower city. Another home in the lower city. So you can either stay with Zillin or go to your own place. Shisana, you might even have your own home, or you probably would have your own home separate from Celius. Also in the lower city.
Now, would I have that as a criminal in the city?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you choose to get into the seedier, to embrace the seedier aspect of your lifestyle, yeah, you would be in the lower city, I believe, near the docks. Let me transition the map.
Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll seek out the criminal contacts to see what I've missed while we're gone, check on the status of our payment for the boat, head home and take a rest.
So, I haven't liquidated the gems or any of like the non-coin stuff, so I'll just keep that aside for now as well.
Lower city by the docks. Or in here.
Yep, it could be anywhere. Yeah, in that like bowl that you.
Okay. How about here?
All right. Yeah, and you guys, I believe, are about here, where the bathhouse is.
I point out if anyone needs a place, I can. You're welcome
I might actually do this.
to roost in my nest. Ha.
Padre would also have a place somewhere in the lower city. Yeah, I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Would Padre stay with somebody else, or would he go sleep alone?
He would try to stay with someone, probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's best friends with the skeleton, so he'd probably get in with Domikos.
Oh,
Who's taking
feel
our
like
potions of
Domikos-
fire breath, guys? We have 2 of them.
I think they were claimed.
What?
Weren't they claimed last night? Didn't we split those up? Or am I
I'm
thinking-
sorry.
I don't think so.
I didn't hear what you said, Nick. You kind of broke up.
Nick thinks that they were claimed last session, but I don't believe they were.
Oh no, I had all those loot set aside on my own cards, just because I knew that we might potentially give it away. Let me note the 2
You almost
potions
did,
here.
but they asked for too much. They wanted Mortlock. Oh no, I'm sorry. They lied to you. That was the final story.
Yeah.
They quote lied to me. Yep.
I mean, it was a lie. I could tell. I just know these things.
Domikos would specifically not invite anyone to his home just to be an asshole, but he would bring his skeletons with him. Shisana, you would find that Hungry, your rat, Hungary, will stay with you as long as you keep feeding it.
Sounds good.
Oh, right. We would turn in this Fist of Bane guy, and we should probably report to the Flaming Fist before going to sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of got the impression that Mr. Zoj wanted us to take the initiative with these matters and see it to its natural conclusion.
All the better. I'd rather not deal with them.
Do you turn in this Fist of Bane?
Yeah, I don't think we want anything to do with it.
Yeah, we'll drop him off.
All right. You find that there are guards at any of the gates, and they'd be happy to take this villain in. And for catching ahead, they would offer you each a gold.
Yay.
All right. That puts me at exactly 100 gold.
You're rich.
All right. You guys are welcome to benefit from an extended rest as you guys all sleep at your respective home, and you are unharassed. This will be day 4, or the beginning of day 4. So 2 days have passed since your deal with the guild to sell your ship.
A question. So before resting, could I go to the markets and hawk those 10 gemstones and the Tiamat items, the crown and the porcelain mask?
Yep. You are welcome to. Or you find a pawnbroker, someone who's more than happy to buy that kind of stuff from you.
Yeah, I'd like to ask around. I'd probably defer to my bud Zillin, who is my touchstone for this city, since I've only been here for about a month or so.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as he can guide me to someone who can give me a reasonable price, I listed their price for it. We have 10 gold agates, 1 porcelain Tiamat mask worth 25 GP, and 1 Tiamat crown worth 250 GP.
So yeah, you're welcome to liquidate those and distribute them as you'd like.
Okay, yeah, I definitely would try and distribute it equitably once we get it back to the group. So let me type out for the group that it is 375 GP, and then still those 2 dragon breath potions in the high quality red crystal vials. But yeah.
That's 375 we have to split.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll be 375 that I will divide 7 ways, which is 53.6 gold each. So 53 gold, 6 silver each is fine. Alright, so I guess that'd be another bit to add to the people you're controlling. I'll keep updating Mike, I guess.
Mayhem. Would Kakal be much of a drinker?
Probably not a lot. He would politely socialize with the drink, but would not imbibe terribly much because he has a strict training regimen each morning and doesn't want to mess that up.
Okay. Then that's perfect. You would actually be surprised where would you guys like to gather up before I jump ahead of myself?
Well, a couple things I want to do during this long rest or after or whatever is I want to buy a couple tools and such, and then check in with the criminal contact about our ship payment, just that kind of stuff, and see if there's any sort of crime opportunities that they can tell me about, because I'm always interested in my profession.
They would tell you that they seem to be rather in the know as to your goings-ons lately. They heard about something going down at the bathhouse, and rumor has it that you guys have been conscripted by the Flaming Fist, so they're not particularly keen on giving you any particular jobs. However, they tell you that they've heard that your job is going to take you to the Low Lantern, and they tell you if you can get into the tavern keeper's room, she should have some valuables, but be careful because she is a wizard. And they do mention not to harm her. She's nice. She's a kind lady. They also tell you that your ship is going to be just 8 more days before it is sold, and you will have your 5,000 gold. They have said that they need to be able to, for their bookkeeping, record it under a single affiliation, either your group name or your name. So he asks you what your group is called or calls itself.
I tell him that I will provide that information next time I see him.
He nods. He tells you know where to find him, and this is, I believe, 9 Fingers Keen. I forget, but I believe it's 9 Fingers something.
The big boss herself. Yeah, that's 9 Fingers Keen.
Yeah. She seems to be very intrigued with what you're doing, but she doesn't want to cross the Flaming Fist during these particularly harrowing times. Do you inform her about what you know about Elturel, or do you keep that to yourself for now? Because that's some pretty big info.
I would play that a little close to the vest, and I point out to her that, the badge is useful for us.
She says, if you do some good work for them, they'll let you keep it. And then we can look into soon some more jobs on the side. She gives you a sly smile.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I seek out, did we pre-allocate a place to meet? I don't remember.
I don't think so. So you guys
can say with Spoon's place or Domikos' place. I guess the Noble Core is a little bit more to-do to go to, so probably Spoon's place.
I would,
the Elf Song Tavern is another locale that you guys have all been to.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. I'll head to that tavern, assuming people will show up there.
All right. It takes... Yeah, it'll be bright and early. You can get up at whatever time you, as a character, would. But it would take till about noon before the entire group assembles, Mortlock included.
Okay. I wanted to buy some tools and supplies.
Yeah, feel free to do any kind of shopping you guys want. I believe the town. Sorry, nurse. I'm gonna have to ask you this. What was the town's limiting on items?
Say again?
Do you remember what the shop limit is in Baldur's Gate? Is it just rare?
Oh, yeah. They suggested that it's going to not really have anything beyond just a smattering of rares. The very rares will be few and far between.
Okay. So yeah, you guys, of course, probably don't have any kind of money that can drop anything on something like a rare. But yeah, they do have all common and uncommon magic items available on top of all mundane things.
Okay.
That's nice.
Look up the value of things in 5e tools and then deduct. Is that what I should do?
Yep.
No, there's not listed values in 5e tools. It'll be based on their rarity.
Things like thieves' tools and stuff.
Oh, for mundane stuff, there should be a value.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought you were still talking about the magic items. Yeah, mundane stuff will have GP listed if you look them up in 5e.tools.
Still too poor for magic items.
I thought you were just shopping ahead for those 5,000 gold we're about to get. So sorry, I'm just munching here, so I feel free for someone to take the lead as we get together in the morning. I'm here and paying attention. I'm just stuffing my face.
From Morlock's explanation, he says you guys can actually just head down the street, and several blocks down at the dock, you'll find a ship that is permanently moored at the dock. That is now the locale where Amric does his work. He does not own the tavern, but he does his. Or sorry, that is where he operates his business from. He says you'll find him on the second level. Sitting in the back, most likely accompanied by his own little devil companion. That is absolutely available, Nick. You can totally grab a moon-touched longsword.
Sweet. Now I have my own light source.
And during your right before you guys went to sleep, and probably sometime in the morning, nurse, for a few hours, you would find that Zillan would spend time trying to craft the remaining pieces of the full plate that he was salvaged from your venture into the crypt of Dungeon of the Dead 3.
Fancy. I wish I could be proficient in full plate, but what can you do?
I'm proficient in full plate.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I can do with Weaver's tools is like craft clothing. What do I buy? Like, can I buy like cloth or something to supply that?
It's just the cost of whatever you're trying to make. I believe like common clothes is something like 2 gold.
Okay.
So you just buy the materials for that, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah, it just represents you buying raw materials worth that amount, but then you craft into that.
Okay.
Alright, so now I have a weapon that's also a torch, so that's sweet.
For your human eyes.
Yes, very much so.
I have 63 gold. I already have studded leather. Maybe more healing potions?
Yeah, buying a healing potion never hurts.
50 gold.
Alright, I'll get another.
I'm gonna save my money for full plate.
Shisana actually cares about your health, so healing potion.
How much is
I already have one.
uncommon?
That's why I bought
item?
another.
I believe an uncommon item is 500 gold, and a common item, I believe, is 100 gold.
Yeah. Sorry, Ashley, were you giving me that healing potion?
No, I just have one. I just have an extra one just in case you go down
Gotcha.
again.
Aw, thanks for having faith in me. God damn it. I can't believe I got crit. I still had both of my spell slots to cast shield. I was gonna tank it up, and then I just fucking get like stabbed in the stomach, just straight up.
And 4 of them like rushed at you from all sides. You're just like, how do I block?
Exactly, shield was about to be great, and then no, just one of them just fucking got me.
Just let me know when you guys are done shopping, and then we can proceed when you're ready.
I'm ready.
I am done.
I'm also ready.
When we all get together, I point out that before we can receive payment, we have to give them a single name to put the payment under. Should we come up with a group name? So everybody can weigh in on that topic.
The Bringers of Order.
It seems a bit much.
Balance above all things, Caecilius. Don't forget.
Feathered friends.
We don't all have feathers.
But you're friends of feathered people.
Antlers.
I kind of like bird force.
I like Bird Force as a player.
Yeah, right?
As a character, Heximus is just fine. He does not have a strong opinion.
Birds are very balanced creatures. How else would they fly?
Damikos would recommend. It sounds better if it's Damikos' bird force, right? Sounds more official that way.
Okay, so Damikos and the bird force, and we're like in old school rockabilly games.
So are you guys accepting that?
Damikos and the Bird Force. That sounds good.
Yes.
Okay. I gotta write that down somewhere. Hold on.
Like I think Caecilius would not quite like it at first, but then just think it's ridiculous and agree to it.
But we have names.
Well, we still all have names, but that's a name for all of us together.
But we all are individuals.
And then it would kind of dawn on you, Shisana. It's the same way you see yourself. You are the will of the Winter Court.
I would blurt out, we are Winter Court.
Yeah, kind of.
I am Will of Winter Court. We are Will of Winter Court.
Right, yeah, exactly. But they're different words in this case.
Those are indeed words. Agreed.
Shisana nods sagely. All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to say or do before you guys make your way to the Low Lantern?
I would ask under what pretense would be approaching. Sorry, I'm not there to click my voice mod. But yeah, I'd ask, how are we going to approach him?
At this point, it's midday, just past noon.
Mortlock, what can you tell us about your brother?
He's a charming fellow, mother's favorite. She's grooming him to take over once she's gone, most likely.
And is he much of a fighter?
He knows his way around a blade, but he's very self-serving. Get him cornered. He will not fight you to the death. The coward cares too much of his own hide.
That's good. We should be able to intimidate him down. Hopefully. Will he have any kind of bodyguard with him?
Yes. He has his own bodyguards, and he has a devil that follows him. And most assuredly, you can bet Thirstwell has his imps hidden about too. Though I don't know where he hides them.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to rewind for me. You said he had his own bodyguard and then a what now?
A devil!
Devils are a certain classification of fiend. They are native to the Nine Hells. I can tell you more if you would like, Caecilius.
I think I'm okay for now.
I didn't think devils followed tavern owners. I thought that was the other way around.
Yeah, he is no
I believe Amric simply does business in this tavern. As long as we leave the establishment itself, hopefully the proprietors will leave us unharmed. Our business is with Amric, not with the owners of the tavern.
Morlock nods and he says, "That is wise. The tavern keeper is quite the proficient wizard, and she knows to stay out of the way of other people's business."
It does seem as though many times fights break out in these taverns that you humanoids enjoy dwelling in. A strange coincidence.
Are you familiar with alcohol, Heximus?
Only secondhand. I have never imbibed it.
Oh, right, because you can't. He just kind of makes a drinking motion at his mouth. Yeah, once you understand alcohol, you'll understand all the fights.
Let us avoid hurting anyone else in the bar then, and deal with Amric and his henchmen, and we should be fine then. Shall we go with Mortlock and confront him honestly then?
Yes.
I think that's fine.
Your plan is sound. Taking him alive is for the best. My mother doesn't care what happens to me, but she will surely negotiate for the safety of her favored son.
Surely that is not true, Mortlock. We all created for a purpose.
My purpose is not in this city. Not anymore. Not with this family. If you are ready. And he would lead you to the low lantern, unless there's any last minute stuff you guys would like to do. You make your way down the street. Oh, sorry, go on.
I say no, let's go. Anything to not have to explain procreation to Heximus.
Alright, I'm gonna change up the map. Blindfold, please.
I'm gonna be right back 1 minute. Just stepping into the kitchen.
I'll be right back as well.
I'm gonna smoke a bowl.
Okay, you guys unblindfold yourselves when you're ready. Adjust your model size to fit the squares. All right, once everyone is back, I will read the blurb about the little lantern.
Any disagreements on the formation?
Nope. Yeah.
Looks good to me.
All right.
Right on.
Fog obscures the low lantern until you get within about 100 feet of it, whereupon its tall masts and creaking bulk come into view. The converted ship has rigging, but no sails, and it's anchored to the wharf by thick chains. A wooden staircase climbs from the wharf's edge to a main deck. A lantern at the bow casts an eerie green light to signify that the tavern is open for business.
All
See
right.
no patrons on the deck, and it looks nice and clear.
We should find him inside. Do you want to lead the way, Mortlock?
Yeah, very well.
I'd follow him.
Same.
I assume Shisana follows me.
So
Yeah.
you can see that this has been repurposed. You can see a lock on the set of windows, and it's now like a skylight for the tavern below. You can see that at this hour it's got some traffic. You can't count the number of heads fully from where you guys are. You see a staircase descending over here. On top of that, on the main deck, here's what it reads. The main deck of the old ship features wooden steps that climb to the forecastle and aft castle, and another set of stairs descending into the ship. The padlocked hatch fitted with, I already mentioned the skylight with the padlock. You notice 4 dead seagulls lie on the deck, and 2 ravens are squawking at you from the crow's nest at a 40-foot climb up the ship's rigging. There's 2 ravens here. They're just kind of squawking at you guys as you guys are approaching. And then there are 4 dead seagulls in this main area.
Oh, this place is just delightful.
All right. Morlock will start making his way. And he would notice even more dead seagulls in the aft castle. You can see that the captain's wheel and rudder are gone, leaving holes and empty fixtures where they used to be.
Oh,
Perhaps we should go below deck. I hear sounds.
I'd look out too. Something was killing all those seagulls.
Perhaps they are drinking alcohol and getting into fights.
That would be great.
Okay. Okay, so this is the tap room and gambling hall. As you guys enter, you are greeted by the tavern owner. Oh, actually, is she in here at this hour? Let me double check.
I'm gonna have Domikos tell his skeletons to wait outside.
Oh, spooky. Yeah.
Okay, no, she would be freshly starting her shift for the day. So yeah, you guys would actually meet the tavern keeper. She says, "Ah, well met. My name is Lorraine Thundereth, but folks around here call me the Captain. If you're thirsting for a beverage or looking to gamble, you've come to the right place. But watch your step. Things can get pretty messy around here." She sits at the end of the bar.
Aye, Captain. I'll take a drink.
Okay. You see the bar is actually being tended by two Kenku. One of which is coming and going, and the other stays behind the bar. They ask you in a real gruff voice, for such a tiny body, what will it be?
What do you got?
It starts listing off all of the brands, and every time it lists a brand, it changes its voice into another parroted voice that's heard. Cat, get out of here.
I'll just take an ale, whatever.
And he parrots what you said. I'll just take an ale, whatever, and he gets you an ale. Yeah. So you have an ale. Anyone else would like to order while you're at the bar? It'll be 5 copper.
Alright.
I'll just move in and watch over the people drinking by these stairs here and listen.
Okay. This room is rather busy and noisy. It reeks of sweat, cheap ale, and rotting timbers, and old vomit as you make your way through. You scan the room, and you can spot 3 bouncers that look like they've positioned themselves so they can see everything that happens here. She's seated on the short. You find Lorela seated at the short end of the bar over there. There's a handful of other patrons in here that look like they're playing Boulder's Bones, drinking, and talking amongst themselves. You see another staircase descending down, and you see another door over here with a rusted lock on it that looks like it is no longer serviceable. Kaka, as you pass that door, you have that flashback as you're meeting with Nine Fingers. She telling you that if you're looking to rob this place or look for something valuable here, it's in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do? You do not spot anyone that Mordlock identifies as Emmerich. He's down below. That's where he operates his business, 1 floor down.
Alright, guys, let's go.
Yeah. Follow him.
Wait. Are you planned on using deception or confronting him directly? If you confront him, he may run. He's a moneylender. Might I suggest playing that up? Come here. Ask for some money. Get in close, and then spring your trap.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
I do not feel good about this.
God damn it.
If it is for the greater good, I will allow it, but I am hesitant to participate in deception any more than I have to.
Heximus is still guilty. Feels guilty about deceiving those cultists in the sewers.
Well, I mean, if we confront him, do we think we can contain him?
Yeah, there's enough of you. I'm sure you'll be able to take him. Just beware that devil that follows him. Force it is, then. Morlock heads on down.
Alright, yeah, I'll go with.
All right. So this is like the tavern's lounge. This lounge fills an entire deck and is lit by oil lanterns hanging from 8-foot high ceilings and by 1 foot long chains. The windowless deck contains a bar, couches, coffee tables, and tables where patrons can socialize and gamble. You find 3 more of the Rayla's bouncers down here, and they stand in plain view across the deck. You notice what you assume to be Amrik sitting at the couch at the back end of this chamber. He'll be over here. Let me get his model on. Sitting next to him, you see a devil. A creature covered in spines with a pair of bat-like wings.
I won't say anything, but that is the weirdest shit my character has ever seen.
Yeah, the new models for some of these things are super cool. It's a good one.
Amrik would turn and see Mortlock down here, and you can see Amrik just smiles and greets him warmly. Brother, welcome! I did not expect to see you here today. Now, I see you brought friends, brother. And he waves to the Kenku that's working behind the bar. Please, drinks. You can see he's starting to sweat. You guys don't even need to take an insight check. He can kind of see what's going down. And he visibly notices the badge on Shisana's horns dangling on her mask. Let me get him down. You see that there is a bodyguard not far from Amrik as well. A tired-eyed, red-haired fellow with a ponytail. He sits at this seat on the bar. Let me get. Okay. It says, so, I assume you brought these people because they seek money, Mortlock? Yes? He turns to the group, and if nobody says anything otherwise, he would return and say, no. I know what you did, Amrik. Oh, what is that, dear brother? And he stands up from sitting. You tried to have me killed, and he smashes his club against the the bar as he comes by. The thug nearby stands up, and he Amric waves to the thug to chill out for a second. He says, "Now, Mortlock, I would never do such a thing, but maybe our other brother." He kind of slyly turns and he says, "No, I know it was you. Your assassin failed." He goes, "You and Thirstwell will pay. The flaming fist is already onto you." He goes, He goes, "Mortlock, I don't know what you're talking about. Surely your seedy dealings are not getting us in trouble, is it?" And the Spine Devil just kind of watches intently. He goes, "I did what I was told. They are your deals, yours, Mother's, and Thirstwell's, and still you treat me like I am some kind of imbecile." He goes, "You are what you are, Mortlock." He smashes the table nearby, and just kind of gets in the face of his brother. Oh, sorry, this is the table. He says, "I will not stand for this. You're coming with us, Amric. It's over." Amric says, "Oh, I don't think so. Smoke bomb!" And he yells smoke bomb and throws a smoke bomb at his feet. Initiative.
All right.
What's Mortlock's initiative mod?
I believe it's either 0 or 1. Let me check. Oh, no, it's 2.
Okay. Oh,
It's 2.
okay. Technically, he and I can roll off or whatever we say.
So he should be up here then. It's my bad.
And don't forget Demokos and Padre. Let me know.
I'm on Domikos and the skeleton.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
15.
His skeletons are not here, so you don't have to roll for that.
Mm. So yeah, if you guys didn't see, Spoon doesn't seem to have internet, but hopefully he'll join us as soon as he can. And we're getting at the hour that Brian should be joining us. So Brian should be joining us in the next 15-20 minutes.
Sweet.
All right, we can start at the top of the order with Zillin, followed by Damikos, and then Shisana. Oh, geez, I should also indicate the smoke bomb. So from a 10-foot radius outstretched from Amric, it is engulfed. We'll say he throws it at Morlock's feet. So centered on Morlock, 10 feet out in all directions. It becomes heavily obscured with smoke.
Oh my god.
Black smoke.
That's all over this and onward.
Can you just draw that line for me? That'd be amazing.
Sure.
Thank you. Alright, and then it'll be Zillin.
Well, shit. He's still gonna take a shot at the Spine Devil. He'll kind of move up, get a better position. Ooh, really doesn't want to hit that thug. Get down! He'll shout. And he'll shoot blindly at the Spine Devil.
Oh, I thought I added him. I must not have.
Checking. I didn't see him on there. So
Oh yeah, no, I put his model over there, but I didn't put him on there. I don't remember what I rolled for him. I'm gonna roll it again.
Alright, well, it's a 10 to hit, so probably a miss. That's Zelen.
All right. After Zillion, it is Damokos, followed by Shisana, and then Padre. Damokos, will step on up. Actually, no, he'll move to here, and he'll ready an Eldritch Blast. He'll say, "Come on out! You do a disservice to the Patriarchs. You ruin everything this city stands for. Such open corruption." It is then Shisana.
And it's heavily obscured in the smoke bomb.
Heavily obscured, yes. So you'd be attacking blind in there.
Yep. I think I'm just gonna Ruffle Strikes the Thug.
Okay.
I'm in 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
12 damage.
Okay, you slice him good. He's still standing. Not bloodied yet.
Next attack's at 12.
That does hit. He's just wearing some simple leather.
Nine damage.
So you bloody him with that.
No,
He grimaces and again just looks at you tiredly, and yeah, gets his mace ready to retaliate. It'll then be Padre followed by the bad guys.
Okay. Padre will cast Bless on Shisana, on Kaka, and on... Do I need to see Caecilius probably for Bless? I don't remember. I'll check it. No? Okay.
Nope.
Caecilius, that'll be the 3 targets if you guys want to note your Bless. He will fly behind this thug, and that'll be it as he bears his quarterstaff with a shillelagh to ready. He's done.
All right, it'll be Amrik followed by the thug and then the devil. Amrik, get the fuck out of here.
I'll work you in.
And he leaps over the couch to land on the table, and provokes an opportunity. We'll say he's still within melee range of Shisana. You're right here. All right. And he'll take out a dagger and make 3 attacks. One into Damocles Blast. Forgot about that. Eldritch Blast. Ooh.
Don't forget to add Bless. Okay.
Maybe. We'll see. D4. Damocles misses, goes wide. Shot goes into the smoke bomb behind him. Amrik comes in, stabs at Shisana twice as he makes his way by, and then Damocles once. Shisana! Fwa, fwa. We have a 23
Yes.
and a 15.
Just the 23.
Alright, you take 6 piercing damage as he stabs you in the back. Damocles gets a 15 into him, I think is a miss. Double check.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright. Amrik is unable to hurt Damocles, but he gets a solid stab into Shisana. He just yells, "Ha ha! You'll never catch me!" He says, "Mortlock, you fool! I hope you go down for this." And Morlock's just coughing, and then as the end of Almeric's turn, the smoke bomb dissipates.
Good.
The thug will attack Shisana. Twice with his mace. The high roll is a 16.
No.
Both miss. The attacks go wide. He is looking rough. The Spine Devil is up next. It will move here, attack Mortlock and Padre. Oh. Never mind. This thing has flyby. It zooms out of Mortlock's reach and moves to accompany Amric. And yeah, first it flies. Okay, so I guess here's how it'll go. It'll attack Mortlock once with its bite. Yeah. Natural 1. Moves out of his reach, whips its tail spines at Caecilius in front of it. Ooh, good roll. 23 to hit.
Oh, I will cast shield because I don't want to be hit by that.
Okay. And you're happy you do as you interpose your magical shield in front of you. You see the spine strike it, and it ignites in flame before it falls to the ground. Then it flies past you and attacks Shisana again with its fork. Shisana, that'll be a measly 14 to hit.
Nope.
All right. This thing will, I believe it's 12 feet high in here. Let me double check. All right, so this thing will be 10 feet off the ground. It's still attackable from the ground. No. Yeah, sorry, it'll be 5 feet up. That's the way to word it.
Okay.
All right. After the Spine Devil, it is Kaka and then Caecilius, followed by Mortlock.
I move up and attack the Spine Devil. With a longsword.
Yeah, and don't forget you got Bless.
And Bless. Ah, 28.
Ooh, hit.
Oof, you got 28 and it's not a crit at this level? Goodness.
I had the Bless as well.
Nice.
Only 9 damage. Slashing.
Okay,
And,
you would find your attack is not as effective as it would be if you struck a normal man and deals only half damage.
Okay. I will attack again. Bless still active, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 16 probably hits.
Yes.
Eight damage. Got it.
Okay. He has that as well. It's looking pretty rough. It's not bloodied yet, but you're doing work.
And that is my turn. I'll take +2.
Okay. Alright, after Kaka, it's Caecilius, followed by Mortlock, and then Heximus.
Alright, I'm gonna move up and say, we also know what your family is trying to do to this city. We're gonna put a stop to that too, and then I will also attack the Spine Devil with my new touched sword, which is magical.
He tries to avoid your hit. He says, I don't know what you're talking about. Anything you've heard, Mortlock is the one who's been behind it all.
That is a 13, or no, sorry, 12 into the devil.
A 12 into the devil is a miss.
Well, that's just terrible. Yeah, that'll be me.
Alright, after Caecilius, it is Mortlock and then Heximus. Mortlock will move up and attack the thug. He goes, Amric, you're not getting away! He misses the thug with one attack, but hits him with the next, and bashes him for 9 damage. The thug is in critical condition. Mortlock dislocates his shoulder and breaks many of his ribs with that smash. Alright, it is Heximus, and then top of the order was Zillan.
Okay, I think what I will do is identify the metal objects that would be viable for heat metal on Amric. Might I be able to do, like, does he have studs on his chest piece or something like that?
The most visible things would be his daggers, but yes, he does look like he has little bits of metal interposed among his armor and clothing.
Okay. Yeah, if I don't see it, I can't cast it with heat metal. If you let me cast it on his studs, I would do so. Otherwise, I would target.
I'll say,
Okay.
we'll say, like, you see he has a rather substantial metal buckle, and that's the main focus.
Nice. I like that. So this will be my action, and he can take some fire damage, and will suffer disadvantage so long as it's in contact with his flesh to, I believe, attack rolls and ability checks. Let me get that fire damage for you. Ooh, pretty good. 10 fire damage right off the bat.
He will look down and suddenly see the searing white hot buckle attached to his belt, and he'll reach his hands down and try to remove it and burn himself and scream in pain as it starts to burn into his body as well, and his abdomen. He says, oh, I surrender, please! Truly, I surrender! And he drops his weapons and throws his hands up.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. Or at least they soon will be.
No! Truly, please, I surrender!
Alright. Isn't this what we were after? And if you allow it, I will go to, restrain him with the manacles.
It is still initiative.
Alright.
Mortlock will cry out. He says, good, take him, kill the rest. He just, like, is ready to finish off bashing the thug behind him, or in front of him. It is Zillan's turn, followed by Damokos.
Well, Zillan's definitely going to shoot at that devil again. With a nat 1. So, never mind.
As lightning bolt, or lightning shock, goes wide, it is then Damokos. He will blast the devil. Or sorry, he will take out his packed weapon and stab at the devil. Stab at thee! That's a 4. He will miss. That'll then be Shisana, followed by Padre.
Alright, Shisana will use Dreadful Strength on the double. Crit.
Ooh. So it's 2d4 plus 2d6. Or sorry, 4d4 plus 2d6.
And the 2d6 is psychic.
Correct. Oh yeah. She does magical attack or magical damage. So
24 damage.
What?
yeah, as part of that
Oh,
same
right.
feature, it adds a D6 psychic damage and makes her attacks for that turn magical, just for that turn.
Neat.
So how much?
24?
Oof. You slice upwards from tail to skull and just split him in half.
Alright. Well, if he's dead, then I will do my bonus into Amric.
No,
He's
he
indeed
surrendered.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, Amric surrendered.
Oh.
He threw his weapons down, threw his hands in the air.
Then the thug?
Correct.
And he's already been hit by my thing once, so...
I feel like that Shashan would have that moment. She's like, "Die, villain!" And then everyone's like, "No, he gave up." Thug?
Crit,
And everyone's like, "Yes, thug."
crit again.
Oh my god, get out of here!
2 crits back to back.
Oh, you didn't have to do that to him. Oh.
And you just nonchalantly just turn around and just slice his head off. It tumbles and lands on the bar upright. The Kenku just goes, "Ooh." All right. Congratulations. You guys get some XP coming at you. He says, "Mortlock, what have you done? I can't believe you got the flaming fist involved. This is not by choice, brother. I was forced to do this by you and Thirstwell."
The family brought this upon themselves with their lust for power.
Your time sowing chaos in the city is at an end, Amric. You will come with us now, peaceably.
As Amarok says, "Very well, I will go with you. But only if you promise not to bring me any harm."
Of course. And I would produce a set of manacles.
Oh. Must we?
I look to the group and to Mortlock in particular.
Morlock would say, "Allow me. It would be my pleasure." And force the shackles upon him. Amric visibly frowns. Well, adventurers, the villa would be the next place. But I do not wish to confront my mother. I think our deal here is done. You can have Amric. He will be able to get you into the villa. Isn't that right, brother? And he wrenches on the manacles to bring some visible winces from Amric. He goes, yes, that's right. I'll do whatever they say. It is good, brother. Now, is that all, adventurers? Thank you again. You have not saved me once, but twice. I hope my family get what they deserve. My business in this city is done, though.
We'll see to it that they do. You just get the hell out of Baldur's Gate.
He nods. And he says, "May the gods watch you." And he heads upstairs.
Alright, Amric. We won't put you in manacles. You promise not to try and run at any point.
Alright. For aiding Mortlock and allowing him to escape, 700 XP for the party, so 100 each.
We are literally 2 XP away from our level up threshold. 2698.
No, we sure are.
Someone aggro the mage bartender, obviously. Out of character? No. Kidding.
Well, there is the chance to steal from that room that could get us XP.
Or we could sniff around about the thing that's killing the birds. If you guys wanted to check that out, that might lead to some XP.
Shisana was actually
so.
going to try and talk to the ravens and see what's going on.
And I would not be inclined to steal from this tavern owner because she was described as a good lady. So.
And a wizard.
And a wizard, which also helps me come to that conclusion. But I'd be willing to like take a poke at stealing if we wanted a few XP out of.
So yeah, unless anyone would stop us, I guess we'd walk out and kind of wave apologetically for the mess at the owner before letting Shoshana have a moment with the ravens up top.
So as you leave, the owner would notice you leaving with Amrik, and he says, I'm gonna be leaving with my friends here, Lariela. We might not see each other for a while. We will keep up our end of the deal. Don't worry. And
no need to record any crimes, miss. We are here on official Flaming Fist business, and we will just be taking Amrik. We apologize for the corpses that we left down below. Excuse us.
Corpses? And then she like gets up to go downstairs.
And by then, we're gone. So let's, if we can, let's make our way out. And I think he mentioned that the ravens were high up on the crow's nests of the boat.
And Shisana said she wished to try to speak with them.
Mm-hmm. She would.
And this lets you understand them, correct?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the point.
Yeah.
As soon as you cast a spell, and spend your daily use of this or whatever, make sure you catch mark that. Everyone place yourselves wherever you would be at this point.
How high up are the ravens?
40 feet up.
40 feet up.
Yeah, they're 40 feet up on the crow's nest here. The ravens, as soon as you do speak with animals, you can hear that they're cursing you out, calling you all kinds of racist names. All of you, just making fun of you, laughing to themselves. And then you can see, everyone give me an insight or a perception, whatever your choice. Okay.
Don't forget to roll for, I guess, the other characters we're controlling. I'll do Padre.
Oh, yeah.
Padre actually got pretty good.
Yeah,
He's
So did
natural 16.
23 inside.
Ooh, nice. And Domicos didn't see shit. He got a 2.
I almost got a third crit.
Padre and Kaka, the two bird folk, would actually be able to tell that the ravens, by the way they're cocking their heads constantly, seem to be particularly interested in Amrik now that he's made his way onto the deck. Then they don't seem to be making fun of him, and their jumps kind of slow down as you guys make your way across the deck. Do you guys, so like the squawking kind of slows down, but they still kind of like call it out, just I don't want to say anything, just like some elf slang, some human slang term, as you make your way to the end, unless you guys wish to do anything else.
Shisana would be, I guess we'll call out, are these birds employed by you?
Birds? I don't employ birds.
Shisana, what the hell are you talking about?
They're not calling him names like they're calling us names.
He looks to the group. He goes, "Is she crazy?"
Well, yeah,
Right.
but that doesn't necessarily mean she's wrong.
He goes, Mortlock, you idiot. He just kind of like pinches his nose in frustration, closes his eyes.
If he's the idiot, then how come he's free to go and you're stuck with us?
Fair enough. Now, have you had your fun? Are we ready to go? Or you can
Yeah.
sit here and do some more bird watching.
Can I see if they're like shapeshifters or something? Like if there's something.
Give me an investigation.
Well,
You think there's something not right. You can see that the birds have serrated teeth, and their claws look particularly wicked.
I would relay that.
What the hell? Can I take an investigation check then at that point?
Yeah, go for it. The birds start to take flight as you guys start talking amongst yourselves. They don't go far. They start to circle the crow's nest.
And Zillan will also.
Can I?
Got a 16 and a 21.
Zillan would call out just in time. They're fiends in disguise! It is initiative. You would watch as the ravens shapeshift into their true forms and reveal themselves as imps.
Oh, of course.
I know my animals. Those are not animals.
See, just because she's insane doesn't mean she's not right.
Alright, my initiatives are shit, but at least I'm critting where it should count. I didn't roll 2 nat ones this time, it's a 3 and a 1. Are they still 40 feet up?
Correct.
Okay.
Alright, let me get Damokos on there. And the skeleton. Okay, that should be everybody. All right, top of the order with the skeletons, followed by Padre. The skeletons will lose 2 shots with their longbows at one of the nearest imps. That is a pair of hits.
Wow.
Ooh. They do 12 damage between the 2 of them, halved to 6. That imp is looking bloody as 2 arrows stick out of it. Sorry, I applied it to it. Okay. After the skeletons is Padre, followed by Caecilius.
Okay. Padre will cast Bless on Damakos and on Kaka and on himself. And then he will fly up to be close to one, or if he can, both of them. That will be his turn. So that's a blast on Kaka, on Damakos, and himself. All done.
After Padre, it is Caecilius, followed by Zillan.
Alright. I will move up to the forecastle here to get a higher shot and take a shot with Ray of Frost. I will cast Hex on one of the ends and then cast Ray of Frost at it.
Ray of Frost?
That was in that one.
Oh, Nick. Caecilius. The shot
Yeah.
will play.
Alright.
Zillan.
That's me.
Also played by Nick.
Alright, Zillan will also run up to get a higher ground shot and roll much better than me. Because it's Spoon. That was almost a crit. But instead, it's a 12.
Oh.
As a miss. Imp is just barely able to dodge out of the way in time. And then the imps. They will attack Padre. I almost called him Father Padre.
Father, Dad.
They sting him. The first one is a 12, which is a miss. The second one is a 23. Catches him for 5 piercing damage, and he takes a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. He has breasts for his con save, and we'll have to take a concentration saving throw as well. So the first one will be against the Poison, and it is a 12 on the dice with a modifier of 2. He got a 14 on the con save.
He is, he passes, so he takes half damage. He takes 5 more poison damage.
Yikes. Okay, so 10 total for him. And then he will roll a concentration saving throw, and he passes that.
All right. Padre catches 1 sting to the chest, but is able to remain concentrating. The imps will provoke opportunity attacks and fly away, or try to fly.
Get him! I will have him take a reaction wackadoo with his shillelagh Q staff, and a natural 18 will surely be good. He got a 23, and this should be doing magic damage because of shillelagh, which is nice. That'll be 8 magical bludgeoning damage with a wacku.
Okay, so you want the wounded one?
Yeah.
All right, that'll actually brain it and smack it out of the sky to the ground, dead. Bet. All right, one looks like it's taking off. It is... Sorry, that was the imps. It is now Damakos, who will blast that thing.
Don't forget he has bless.
Ooh, you got a natural 18. Coming at it for 8 damage. 8 force damage almost kills this thing. Alright, after Damakos, it is Heximus, followed by Kaka.
Okay. Heximus's best bet in this case will be... As much as it pains me, I will let this magic-resistant fuck take a wisdom save with Toll the Dead, so I can conserve spell slots. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, as there's a gonging ring in the background.
He got a 10.
Woohoo! Alright, that is going to end up being 9 necrotic damage as the previous Eldritch Blast is just going to cause his entire body to necrotize and crumble into a little bit of just like a husk exoskeleton.
As its body carries its momentum to the docks and then kind of scatters on the ground, all goopy from necrosis. Well done. Amrik looks around and says, well, shoot. All right, do the villa then.
No more tricks.
Hey!
Students of your family, I suppose,
Yes,
You and your tricks.
Thurswell likes to keep an eye on all of us, and, even I am not privy to where his nasty little spies might be hiding.
And he'll
Is he
know what's
lying?
coming now.
Is he lying? Oh, if he's lying, I will hit this guy.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah, we'll do an insight. At least you didn't say you'll blast him with acid. I got an 18.
I didn't say I wouldn't.
An 18.
Yes, 18 insight.
19.
On my part.
You believe he's telling the truth. He seems to know that he's being watched, but he doesn't know where his brother keeps his spies.
So the fiends are your brothers, and not yours?
Yes, that is correct. Thurswell loves to keep the company of those fiendish little creatures. Imps they are.
What about down below?
What does that mean?
The Spine Devil.
Oh, yes, he was mine, a gift from my mother.
Ugh. Most
I-
families get dogs.
Because most families are poor.
You son of a bitch.
Humanoids
smiles at you.
and devils don't mix.
It gives you like a fiendish grin and is just sitting there. He says, now, are we ready? Do you know the way to the estate? You guys would not.
No.
All right, I guess follow me. Let me get the Baldur's Gate map.
Remember, no funny business. And yeah, we'll follow him.
All right, it's going to take you guys about 20 minutes. Actually, you guys on the other end of town. You're going to pass through several gates. At which point, at every gate, you will be asked to present your badges. And even with Amrik in shackles, the guards don't seem to stop you.
I was not shackled.
Oh, Morlock shackled him.
Oh, okay.
Morlock said it was his pleasure and got in there and shackled him and then like jostled him around a little bit to make him wince.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you are welcome to unshackle him at that point. At this point. But yeah, that's where we left off. Was he was bound by Morlock before you guys left the lantern.
No, I'm totally fine with that. Totally fine with that.
Okay. At the gates, you guys would not be stopped, and again, Amrik would not cause any kind of scene. And the guards, especially once you present yourselves as Flaming Fists members, will not bother you. They try to hustle you guys a little bit and make you pay for your skeletons before Damako steps in with his patriarch influence and tells them to F off and that they're his skeletons. At which point they apologize profusely.
Just stay on my property.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll take you guys about 30 minutes to get to the Van Thamper Villa. It's on the other side of town. If you guys are moving at a quick pace, you guys are welcome to stop and rest or anything like that if you wish.
So, though Heximus is not ever willing to really participate in direct lying in most cases, unless it's really expedient, he is proficient in disguise kits and would be happy to get us disguised if we wanted to go that route.
Comrades, how did we want to approach, especially given Amric's dubious trustworthiness? It may be best to concoct our own plan of approach once we arrive at the villa. I am capable of disguising us if we would like to go in under false pretenses.
Do you say this in front of Amric?
I assume so. I don't really have a convenient way of just putting him on timeout.
He says, well, as long as you're with me, the guards shouldn't attack you. And there's about a dozen of them patrolling around in the courtyard.
Yeah, I think we should be fine. I think the other brother would still know it's us.
Shall we go in and give the house the opportunity to, the staff rather, the opportunity to surrender to our authority? Or shall we treat them all as guilty?
No, if we can capture him, all the better. More leverage over the mother.
Okay. As you guys are having this conversation, a cloaked figure approaches you, armor clanking with each step. One gloved hand rests on a hilt of a longsword. The other pulls back a cowl to reveal the face of a teenager with brown skin, red hair, and a haunting gaze. She proclaims, I am Rhea Mantlemorn, and I am here to seek justice. I seek that man there, Amric Van Thamper.
Oh, hold on. He is in our custody. We are dealing with him in the name of the Flaming Fist.
Young lady, this man has committed great crimes to a number of people. To not only the people of Boulder's Gate, but potentially the people of Elturel as well. He is a valuable prisoner of ours. What is your interest with him, if I may ask?
I know of the atrocities that his family has committed. I seek justice. I seek my high overseer, and his family knows where he is. She says...
Is this true, Amric?
Amric kind of shrugs. He says, yes, you mean Thavius Krieg, young lady? She goes, yes. High Overseer, if you please, Thavius Krieg, most trusted member of Torm's Church. And she readies her sword. She says, now please, I must know where he is kept. He goes, yes, he's somewhere within my mother's villa. You'll find her, Farsa, you'll find him somewhere inside.
Young lady, are you from Elturel?
She looks at you guys, and then she just for the first time realizes that you guys are part of the Flaming Fist when she sees the badge on Shisana's horns. And she again puts herself into a fighting stance, ready to defend herself. She goes, oh, Flaming Fist, look, it's not what it seems. I tell you, he attacked me first. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Insight.
We are not here to prosecute you, young lady. We are interested in only the matter of these Van Thampers and their attacks. And since you are interested in bringing them to justice as well, I suggest you join us.
Are you a Hellrider?
She says, after hearing your calming explanation, she kind of pulls back her hood and her disguise a little bit to reveal her magnificent and well-kept armor. She says, yes, I am a member of the Hellriders, those who served proudly once in Elturel before it disappeared. I was there. I wasn't born in this city. I went there when I was 12 to train. I gave everything of myself to Torm, and I became a vessel ready to fight in his name. She says, I was out training just a few miles north when Elturel simply vanished. I watched in disbelief as the companion's light went out, turning black as the city appeared to crumble and sink below the horizon. It is a horrific image, and she looks down and shakes her head that I have not been able to get out of my mind since. I returned to Elturel to find that only a crater remained where the city once stood, and I took it upon myself to gather the remaining fearful refugees and head to Baldur's Gate. It was there that I was confronted by a band of Flaming Fist members. The refugees scattered, and I was forced to harm one of them. That is why I thought you were here, to arrest me.
I am glad that we found each other then, young miss.
I am glad I have found you all as well. For if you seek out vengeance against the Van Thampers and seek out justice, then I wish to join you. Thavius Krieg is there, the High Overseer. He must know what happened. He is one of the few remaining survivors of Elturel.
It sounds as though you have a more detailed account of what happened in Elturel than anyone else we have spoken to. It is very, very likely that your information will be of great use to the people of Baldur's Gate. With our authority as members of the Flaming Fist, you will be safe, even as a fugitive, as it were. Come with us, Miss Mantlemorn.
Thank you. And I seek to know more about what happened to Elturel too. Thavius Krieg is the most knowledgeable man I know about the Companion. And it was the Companion that darkened before the city disappeared. I believe the two are connected, and he might be able to tell us more.
I too wish to hear more of your story. It sounds as though this is likely the cause for why I was sent to your plane to begin with. I don't know if you can tell, but I am not from here. My name is Heximus Sai. Well met.
She smiles and nods and says, Why yes, Heximus, I did notice you were different from the others, and it is good to see you. And what are the names of your other companions? Again, my name, and she stands proudly and puts her sword away, I am Hell Rider, Rhea Mantlemorn. And he's like, ugh, please. Amrik is just like rolling his eyes in the back.
I am Caecilius.
Brian? Brian, welcome.
Oh, hello. Yeah, Damokos is just like, I am Damokos. I am sure you've heard of me. Just kind of nods.
She says, sadly I have not. I mean no offense by it. I have not spent much time in this city. And the little time I have spent here makes me believe that this city is full of nothing more than rats and thieves. This is a cesspool of corruption.
We left quite a few dead bodies to feed the rats in the sewers, in fact.
So, I hope the rats eat this whole damn city. Let them take it.
Hey now. Let's go.
There does indeed seem to be a rather large confluence of chaotic influences in this city. An alarming event that we should certainly hope to neutralize.
She smiles. She says, I am glad to have found such companions. Please, tell me more of what you know. I do not mean to slow you down. And so you can fill her in as to what you guys have found out, and you can just like kind of hand wave that if you want. And in the meantime, if you guys don't mind, let's go over what Brian's missed. So Brian, the main thing you missed early on was you guys, at the end of the last session last night, you guys got attacked by cultists of Tiamat. You guys ended up having to defend yourselves. They demanded the treasure that you found, saying that it belonged and was stolen by the Van Damper family and agents of Zariel, they said. from Avernus itself, from the Dragon Queen's horde, and they wanted it back, all of it. The group was willing to do that, but then they said, now that they have the money, they're going to make sure that the Van Dampers pay. And after spotting Mortlock, demanded that the group hand over Mortlock. And Mortlock did not want to go with them, and so a fight ensued, where the group came out on top, but not before a member of the party, Caecilius, was knocked unconscious. You were also struck I believe twice, and suffered a hefty amount of damage. I believe the most damage you suffered the entire time, and your character was not happy about it. The trigger to that fight was also they were caught lying, and that was it for Heximus. That was the final straw.
Can't do that.
Not caught by me, but Kaka caught them lying, and then as soon as he told me, my eyes turned red. I was like, acid mode!
And then you guys went to your respective homes, and you refused to let anyone into your house. You're like, suckers, I'm gonna go stay in the upper city. You guys all enjoy the lower city. I'm taking my skeletons. And then
Nice.
you went and stayed in your own home. Everyone went to their own respective home or sleeping arrangements.
Sounds about right.
And then you guys did some shopping. I adjusted your gold values, Brian. I have not adjusted your XP. If you guys can put it in chat for him. So you can do a little bit of shopping on the fly, Brian, if you want.
Okay.
But you guys went to the Low Lantern, which was a ship that was converted into a tavern many years ago and was no longer saleable. There, with Mortlock, you confronted his mother's favorite brother, or his mother's favorite son, Amric, one of his older brothers. There, you fought a spined devil and one of Amric's bodyguards, killed them both, and Amric, after taking just a little bit of damage, once Heximus lit his belt buckle on fire with heat metal, he immediately surrendered. Now you have him shackled. Mortlock has left the party and has said he's leaving town as soon as possible. Wished you all luck and headed off. And you guys were attacked by a pair of ravens that were actually imps in disguise as soon as you left the Low Lantern, which Amric was in. We just had a conversation where an armored teenager, a brown-skinned, red-haired teenager wielding a longsword, identifying herself as Hellrider Rhea Mantlemorn, has come in search of High Overseer Thavius Krieg of Elturel. She is a survivor of Elturel. She was outside and witnessed the disappearance of the city and has come seeking the High Overseer, hearing that he survived, and hopes to find out more about what happened to the companion, which is a sphere, almost like a fake sun that protected Elturel, and what happened to Elturel itself.
Wow, a lot happened.
Yeah, a little bit.
A lot of that was in like the past 30 minutes too.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Truth. So you guys are now teamed up with Rhea. You have Amric, who is shackled and your prisoner, willing to take you to his family's villa, located in the upper city here, where I have his model. And you guys are about halfway from the Low Lantern. You have not entered the upper city yet. All right. If there's any last minute stuff you guys want to do, now's the time. I'm gonna take a quick pee, talk amongst yourselves for a second.
All right. So yeah, we're just gonna go in there and try and take the other brother hostage. Hopefully peacefully. With Amric's help.
So, I mean, it's just that there's the brother and the mother that we would foreseeably be able to find, one or the other or both, plus like a bunch of house staff. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a big undertaking, given that they are one of the biggest nobles. They are one of the 4 dukes of Baldur's Gate here. so we can expect there to be a pretty sizable house security.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did forget about the mother, but the other brother should be there because he's a recluse, so he probably doesn't go out much.
Yeah, she's the big bad. I think the impression we've gotten is that the oldest brother is a little bit looked over, and that Amrik is actually the favorite. So, yeah, it sounds as though we can maybe use that if we need to. We've got him manacled and might be able to leverage that as a hostage situation, but he's slippery. But yeah, the mom is the big bad. Thalamra Van Thamper, the Duchess.
She's trying to become the Archduke of this, or Grand Duke of the city.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then supposedly do the same thing to Elthrel or do the same thing to Baldur's Gate that happened to Elthrel and pull it into hell.
Can't have that.
No, that would be bad for you and your property.
Yes. I need to stay here on the ground. In the material plane.
Yeah, I think that goes for all of us.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay. Any last minute stuff you guys want to do before you hit the house? Otherwise, I'm going to read off what the house looks like as you guys approach. Again, you have no issues making your way through the city and making your way through the gates, even with Amrik all shackled up.
I think we're ready.
All right, blindfold yourselves, please, as I swap to the map.
So, what was her name? The Van Thamper?
Rhea?
No,
the Duchess?
the Duchess.
Thalamra?
Thalamra.
Yeah, it's a real weird name. Thalamra, I believe. Thalamra.
Okay.
Van Thamper. Because that also rolls off the tongue.
Right.
All right, without overcomplicating it, this is good enough. Unblindfold yourselves, please. Okay. The Van Thamper Villa is a stately stone edifice with a detached stable house. Both buildings have sloped rooftops covered with red clay tiles. A 12-foot high stone wall encloses the villa. Lanterns hanging along the wall's interiors are lit. Look like they would normally be lit at dusk. At this point, it's about 4 in the afternoon. The wall features 3 wooden gates. The main entrance, a coach gate to the south, and a postern gate to the north. So this would be the main gate. This would be the stable gate. Sorry, coach gate.
That
what
one?
it's called. Yeah, coach. The wall itself is 12 foot high in stone. All right, you guys are gonna have to scale it. When you guys approach, your bird companions from afar can see the patrolling guards within the walls.
Can't we go in with Amr?
Yeah, but I mean, you still see this ahead of time.
Oh, okay. You said we have to scale the walls.
Oh, sorry, that's right. If you're right. If we were doing this,
We have to bypass the walls, is
Yeah.
what it means.
I mean, I would be flying. I would see over them.
Right.
Yeah.
So you see that they're patrolling, but basically we have the decision of letting Armor knock on the front gate and letting all of us go through, or how we want to proceed.
Sure.
right.
All right, Armor, take us inside.
All right, we're gonna be going through the front gate then. Follow me. All right, front gate's all the way over here. The nearby guards stop and look over and immediately look like they're gonna say something, but then they spot Amrik and says, "Oh, don't worry, they're with me." I say, "Oh, yes, Patriarch. Yes, sir." Okay. Sec plugging in my headset so it doesn't die.
I'll switch it to some more serious music since we are getting in there. Oh yeah, we need Rhea too. Let me grab this baby and Zillin.
Thank you, thank you. Okay. You enter the front door of the villa. This is the foyer. Amrik
Did
let
we
himself-
remove did we remove the manacles off of Amrik?
No.
No,
Uh,
we didn't.
Okay.
I thought he might say something, but he didn't, so I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah, as long as we're able to make it past these guys, then that is just fine by me.
Yeah, the guards are definitely giving him suspicious looks. But yeah, they don't really question Amrik. They don't push it. They know their place. He says, "You're with him. You're with him." Okay. He will let you guys in. Use one of his own keys. Here's what it. Boop. Okay. Apart from the main entrance, this room has 2 exits. A plaster shelf lined with ornate vases circles the room at a height of 9 feet. Spread across the flagstone floor is a 10-foot wide, 15-foot long rug of exquisite design depicting a royal coronation. 2 tapestries hanging on the walls depict a dragon flying over a ship and pilgrims on camels, respectively. Okay, so you see 2 doors, a very fancy rug, some vases sitting on a 9-foot high shelf, and yeah, the 2 tapestries. What would you guys like to do? He says, after
Leave us
you.
in with Armor, your brother.
Very
Take us
well.
here, brother. Again, no funny business.
He says, "Oh, don't worry. I don't have any planned funny business." And everyone please roll initiative.
Oh,
What a bitch.
Oh, that escalated.
yeah. But we have a friend.
A friend who is shackled.
True.
Yeah, it was not the best move. It's funny though.
This thing has +3 initiative. So
Beats me. Domikos, what's your initiative mod?
2.
Okay, you and I would just tie. It's fine. All right.
Amrik is a non-combatant. He will not enter initiative. He kind of just like holds his hands up, and you guys are unaware as suddenly 4 imps lurking invisibly among the vases spring forth. Surprise round.
Oh, we also forgot to tell Brian the name of our group.
Oh yeah, you'll be
Oh, we
really
have a
happy about
name?
this. Yeah.
I honestly forgot the second part.
It's Domikos's bird. What was it?
Damakos and the Bird Force.
And the bird force. Yeah. Brian, we did take an extended rest after the Dungeon of the Dead 3, and then we did the fight at the tavern since then. But yeah.
So full rest, but we are not yet level 4.
Oh, okay. So I've had my hit dice back.
Yeah.
Not that I can use them now, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all the imps are 5 feet in the air, and attack you guys. They zoom in and attack you invisibly. Damakos coming at you first. A sting comes out of nowhere, seemingly nowhere. That is a 19 to hit.
Whoa, yeah.
You'll take 5 piercing damage, and please give me a Constitution saving throw against poison.
Uh, 6.
6 is a fail, so you will take 10 additional poison damage. So you take a total of 15 this turn.
Ouch.
Next up is Shasana, and then Heximus, and then Padre. So Shasana, we got a 17 into you.
No.
Okay, Heximus, we got a 19 into you.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Yes.
Backtrack for just a second. I forgot I have shield.
Yeah, you can use shield.
Yeah,
Use
so...
a reaction.
yeah,
well,
use a reaction.
Because
It's
if
a
they
surprise
beat-
round, yeah.
Right, if they beat you, yeah, so they actually beat you in initiative, no reaction.
Yeah, okay.
So Heximus,
Do it to me. I think I take half damage to poison because I'm a Warforged, and I have advantage to the saving throw. So I will roll con saving throw and roll terribly. So I'll fail it, but take. Oh wait, no, I have advantage. Let me try that again. Still bad. Okay, I will get a 10 to the DC.
that barely fails. Yep. So
Okay.
after your resistance, it'll be 5 poison damage. So
Okay, so
it'll
is
be
it 5 and 5?
piercing. Yeah.
Okay,
total of
thank
10.
you. Got it.
All right, and last attack is going into Padre Chaos. Got a 19 into him as well. So that'll
Yeah,
be
that hits him.
5 piercing damage and a con save.
Yeah. Coming at you. Let's see, natural 10 on him gets him 12.
He passes, so we'll take 5 poison damage, so he takes a total of 10.
Okay, he's in
Alright.
bad shape.
Everyone but Shasana is struck by invisible imps. Their stingers, particularly potent with the venom. It is top of the order now with Shasana, who I think is fishing a kitten out from behind her computer.
They like to be on top of my computer, so I just brought them up. Alright. So these guys are invisible, correct?
No, they broke invisibility to attack you guys. They're all
Okay.
within melee range of you. They're just flying 5 feet off the ground.
I guess I would yell at Emmerich, we said no tricks.
Amrik shrugs. He says, I'm not tricking you. These are the defenses that my mother and brother have put in place.
Make
I
stop.
told you I don't know where the imps are. I just know that they're around.
Make stop.
I can't do that. They don't listen to me. They listen to Thirstwell.
I'm gonna insight check that.
Okay.
I say just kill the imps.
Alright, I'll do Dreadful Tricks.
Let me know what you get, Mayhem.
Let's see. 16.
Okay. He's putting on some charm, but you believe he's telling the truth. You believe that the imps follow Thirstwell first and foremost. 16 to hit the imp is a hit. 9 damage. It is in critical condition.
Did my bonus in the second one. Not 18.
Definitely a hit.
The second imp takes 13 damage.
Dead. You
Oh.
slice that imp. Oh, what?
I rolled too many dice. He takes 10 damage.
It is still just enough. You slice his tail off, and he shrieks and falls to the ground dead.
I rolled 2d4 instead of just the 1.
That's fine. You still did just enough damage to one-shot him.
Alright. That was me.
Alright, after Shisana, it's Zillin, followed by Caecilius.
Villain is going to try and shoot the one by him and Padre, so that Padre does not die. Is it within 5 of him there?
Of Caecilius, yeah. Or, sorry, of Zillin, yes.
Alright, disadvantage. Sorry, I'll take a shot anyway. Yeah, 16 to hit. Oh no, sorry, God, way more than that. 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
That will be 15 lightning damage.
15?
Yep, it's that one.
I believe it is dead. Yep, takes full damage.
Blammo.
Imp is fried and falls to the ground, blackened. Okay, it is then Caecilius followed by Kaka. 2 imps have fallen. Zillin would notice that the guards have have all been alerted and look like they're readying their weapon.
Well, shit. Can you call off the guards, Amrik?
He goes, "Oh, I think it's far too late for that."
Yeah, whatever. Alright, I will, how long has it been since we first encountered Amrik?
It took you guys half an hour to get from the low lantern to his place.
Okay, so excellent. In that case, my hex is still going. I will transfer it to this end here. And give him a smack with my magic sword, moon type sword. Oh my god, that was a 2.
Oof.
So that's me. It's my turn.
You hear an old man kind of groaning from one of the other rooms. What's all that racket? What's going on? I'm coming. And after Caecilius is Kaka, followed by the imp.
I fly up to this imp and then take a swing at it with my longsword.
Get him.
$18.
Hit. Is looking real bad. It's already been sliced. One of his wings is barely functional.
I only hit it for 6 damage.
That is enough to finish it. Down it goes.
Continue my movement to this guy and attack it with unarmed. So claws coming at him.
Claw.
But I nat 1.
Oh.
That is my turn.
All right. It is then going to be the imps. It's going to try to sting. It'll try to sting Damokos. We got a good sting on him last time. It'll sting him again.
Bastard.
Ooh, that's a natural 19. All right. Oh, Damokos, that'll be 5 piercing damage and another con save, please.
I'm unconscious.
Oh, Damokos.
No.
It wouldn't have helped me, right? If it's a natural 19 bonus or what?
You're not sure. You don't know what the plus to hit is, but a natural 19. What's your AC? 18?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be plus 5. You're not sure. It's up to you if you would waste the slot or not.
I'm gonna go unconscious.
Yeah, you would try to do it. Try to shield. All right, so that puts it up to 23. Their plus to hit is 5, so that'll put their attack to a 24. So they still land.
Brian.
Penetrates through the shield. Damokos is knocked unconscious as one of the imps strikes him. Its poison courses through his veins, even after he's unconscious. It is Damokos, your turn, with a death save at the start of your turn.
Oh, Damokos.
But the party's named after you, Brian.
You can't die.
18.
So, like, who's Damokos? Like, fucking.
Yeah, you managed to go. Yeah, you managed to not get stabbed down in the Dungeon of the Dead 3, so now it's your turn to tank, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Heximus, it is your turn.
Okie dokes. Heximus will, as a. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I think I will probably just ready an action to toll the dead once someone has hit this fella. So my fingers will be swirling with black purplish energy, and there will just be like the distant sounds of clocks and gears churning as I hold my cantrip and get ready to let loose it once someone hits the imp. I will shuffle up a little bit here, and is this door open yet?
No, both doors are closed currently.
I will open that door.
Is this area? It looks like a gallery. You can see black curtains are drawn over the windows to the south where you are here, keeping this hall dark and cool. You find Fendrick making his way to the door, and you find a maid that looks like she was interrupted in the midst of cleaning in here. The maid looks like a young woman, and the butler is a decrepit old man in his 70s. They both look at you in shock. The butler says, "Hey, hooligans, intruders! Yes, get out! Don't you know whose house this is? It's the Duke Van Thamper. The Duchess will not be pleased."
Silence yourself, or you will be silenced. You have conspired with fiends, and
with that, Heximus' head is going to immediately snap back to attention on the imp, as he's got a readied action for it. That'll be end of my turn.
Okay, Heximus, you would also notice that the room is filled with eclectic collection of tapestries, paintings, and alabaster busts on pedestals meant to impress the Duchess's guests. It's a testament to bad taste, is what it says. After Heximus, it is... I'm sorry. Yeah, after Heximus, it is Padre, followed by Rhea, and then the guards.
Padre will go to here and shillelagh his quarterstaff, give it a whack-a-doo, and that is going to end up being a 20 to hit. and he will end up whacking it for 7 magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and now it's wisdom save, correct?
And then the dong, exactly. Wisdom save for Toll the Dead.
It gets a 16.
Boop.
Alright, it passes and survives, but gets a good old thwacking and brings it below half. It is then Rhea. Takes her long sword in 2 hands and rushes inside. Stands over the fallen Damocos, looks down at him and says, "Do not worry, companion. I am here." And attacks. Alright, it passes and survives. Ooh, but gets a good old thwack. She will actually miss with no, sorry, she hits with 1 attack. It's 4. 8 slashing damage. Will that be enough? It is. She hacks down the remaining imp, and his body plummets to the ground, dead. She steps up.
Awesome.
She steps into here. She says, "Lanthambers! I seek High Overseer Thavius Krieg! Come before me, a Hell Rider of Elturel, and be judged!" It is then the Chainmail Guard, followed by the Skelebros. The guards,
Oh shit, Zone, look out.
they rush Zelen with spears. Perfect. Okay, these guys dash to get over here. These guys come bursting in through the door here. Seeing Rhea in here after making that proclamation, they will dash. Get in her face.
Oh shit.
Okay. Coming at Zillion will be 5 attacks. Or sorry, 4 attacks. One of those guys dashed.
I feel like he would have come inside the room.
He can if he wants. Most of these guys can still get close to him.
Yeah, he might have. I don't remember if there was room on his turn because he went so early. And there were still imps up, so I didn't want to rush in.
It's fine.
He also has shield, so he'll be fine.
That's a 12, a 7, a 16, and a crit.
Well, nothing I can do about the crit, but all the others are misses.
So the guard rushes him, takes the spear in 2 hands, stabs him for 10 piercing damage with that crit.
Oh, yeah, that hurt.
Alright, is the Skelebros on top of the order with Shisana.
They're just gonna take.
What was your planned end time, by the way, for tonight, Sean?
If
Because I actually should get going pretty soon.
I would say if everyone's down to play another hour, I'm fine for that. But we can call it pretty much whenever you guys need to. So
I would be down to call it at the end of this round, or rather, I should bow out at the end of this round, but you guys can feel free to play on without me, as usual.
we can play the rest of this hour if you guys are down. I can help run Heximus.
I know how to Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead and maybe Shadowblade, because this room is kept dim.
Yeah, or even acid spray if there's a line of guards who have opted to take lethal acid damage.
Alright, so yeah, if you want to just hang out for the rest of this round, and then if you need to peace out after that, that's totally fine. So Brian, sorry, your Skelebros are up now.
So they're both taking shots into this guy.
That guard, all right.
They each got 20, not crit,
Nice.
and for a total of 13.
Ooh-wee, he is down. Oop, I deleted it.
And they're gonna lock the door. Try to anyway.
Excellent. All right. After the skeletons who are blocking the door, it is Shisana, followed by Zillan. Laters.
Later, dude.
Alright.
Night, Greg.
Yeah, good gaming, guys.
Alright, Sonic, get in there.
Hi. Alright, I'll do Dreadful Strikes. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
Okay, 17. Will hit. They are wearing chainmail.
It's going to be 11 damage.
Oof, down he goes. One shot.
And then the next. Nat 19.
Hit.
13 damage.
Also one shot. Bam, bam.
That'll be me.
All right, Shisana rolls into the room and downs two of the guards before Rhea has a chance to engage them. It is, or they have a chance to engage Rhea, that is. It is then Zillan, followed by Caecilius.
Zillan's gonna disengage, suckers.
Want to take them all on?
And tell all you big motherfuckers to get out of the way. He doesn't have any movement to get any farther, so he will get to there.
Doesn't he have a heal?
Oh, yes. Shit, but he uses action.
It's okay. Not going anywhere.
Yeah, he'll get you next time. He'll say as much. He'll say, I got you, buddy.
It's not like a bonus.
Nah, he has Cure
No.
Wound.
Yeah, he doesn't have access to healing word, I don't think, as an artificer.
It is Caecilius.
Alright, I'm gonna look back, assume the skeletons somehow have, armor here. God damn it.
Are you worried about Amrik?
Yes.
Okay, seeing your hesitation, Rhea would actually spot it and speak up. She says, if you're worried about leaving that slime, I will watch over him. If he tries to run, it would be my pleasure to cut him down.
Alright, works for me. And I'll
Wait.
move up.
You're leaving her with me?
You heard her. Don't try to run.
Oh. Great.
I'm also not going anywhere. I don't say that, but I'm right here. I will hex this guy's strength and hit him with a ray of frost. And then look at the skeletons and just shake my head.
They
They
smile.
killed him. They're always smiling.
Nat 16 to hit.
Yep.
That is 11 cold and necrotic damage.
Down he goes.
Oh, he dead as fuck. Well,
Oof.
alright.
Your bolt of freezing necrosis, or your ray of freezing necrosis, strikes him, and he just crumples in a heap. His armor frosted over.
Oof.
All right, Kaka, it is start of your turn, followed by the imps.
The door and attack this guy. Longsword. 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Flurry of blows. 2 more attacks coming at him.
All right.
One's a 19. The other is a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Big. 4. A grand total of 5 slashing damage.
Ooh, all right. You bloody him with that. He's looking rough. It is then the imps. What's that? More imps. Somewhere else in the house. Don't worry about it.
Wait, what?
Huh? Damokos, it's your turn.
Okay.
Death save at the start of your turn.
On crit.
Bullish Asana.
Oh, a crit miss.
Oh, that's 2
No.
death saves. So you
That's
die.
2 failures.
You failed the previous
No.
one?
No, I succeeded
Oh.
the other one.
My bad, dude.
Come on,
Thank
man.
goodness. Thank God. I was like,
Jesus,
wait a
Sean.
minute. I thought you just bled out
I
in
think
2
you're
rounds.
trying to kill me, Sean.
I am not.
It's wishing it upon you out loud.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you have one success and 2 strikes right now. But yeah, that'll be your turn. Yeah, Damokos starts to a pool of blood starts to gather around him. The poison is making his veins turn a sickly green, visible through his skin. Heximus, it is your turn, followed by Padre. No, you got Padre coming up. He'll heal you. All right, Heximus will. Do you think you should Shadow Blade it?
Oh, yeah, I'd say so. Especially if it was dimly lit in here, you said?
Yeah, it's that or Toll the Dead. This guy. Just keep it simple.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah, just Toll.
Toll the Dead. He gets a 12. I assume his DC is higher than that. It's a 13. Yes. All right. This guy will take a D12. He takes 7 necrotic damage. The wounds caused by Kaka start to suffer from necrosis, and this man falls apart in front of you. All right. After Heximus, it is Padre Chaos, who will use his bonus action. He better have healing word. Hold on.
I don't believe he did, he said, but yeah, we should mention that to him.
Okay, he's got Good Berry and Cure Wound. So he will go up and Cure Wounds on Damokos. Damokos heals for 10 HP.
Nice.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm up from prone, right?
You're prone, but you have 10 HP. And all of your death saves and stuff reset to 0.
Cool.
He says, don't worry, Ming, I got your back. And he steps up to the door. It is then Rhea. She's gonna move up, attack this guy really quick. Takes her short sword out, so she dual wields now her a long sword and short sword. 2 long sword attacks. Ooh. She gets a 16 to hit, which is a hit, and a natural 19. And her short sword attack is a 17 to hit. So she slices him for 7, then 6. This this guard is brought down in a skillful series of blows. Kakao, you can see her martial prowess. For someone so young, she has a pretty good fighting capability for just a teenager. And she heads on. She'll step here. Still has like a weird hitbox.
Yeah, he's got like a bubble around him.
It is then the guards, or those that remain at least. These will all bring their spears to bear against the skeleton.
Good job, skeletons. Die again for us.
The two in the back hurl their spears, but we'll do them last. So the four in the front, 2 into each skeleton. 2 into the left one. 1 miss and 1 19. So one of the skeletons takes 5 piercing damage, Brian. The other one does a 16 hit.
Yeah.
All right, that one will get hit twice for 10 damage total.
The one was it 6?
1 takes 5, and then 1 takes 10.
5 and 10. Gotcha.
And then with them still standing, they will each get a spear thrown at them. The one that took 5 gets hit. The one that took 10 gets missed. So the other 5 more for the other one. So they both took 10 damage this round. After the guards, it is the skeletons.
Okay. They're gonna use their swords.
Stabby, stabby.
They're just gonna hit the ones that's directly in front of them.
Okay.
Ooh. 20 to hit.
Nice.
And then 13?
13 is a miss.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, nice, max. 8 damage to, well, one of them. I'll say this one.
Sounds good to me. He is bloodied with that, very badly so. It is then top of the order with Shisana, followed by Zillan.
And all these guys in our backs.
There's still a bunch at the front gate here.
Yeah, they're behind me. Damn skeletons, you're in the way.
Shisana openly curses in Elvish and for hatred for undead.
Yes.
Those of you who speak Elvish understand.
Goddamn fucking.
You can still attack the one in the doorway there, though.
Correct.
Yeah. I'll do my dreadful. Natural 14.
Hit.
20 to hit.
Mm-hmm. He is most assuredly dead. You can roll your damage.
11 damage.
He is dead. Ooh, brave. Shisana steps past the skeletons and attacks another guard. The shortest guard, for whatever reason, he's smaller than the other ones.
That 18 to hit.
Yep.
9 damage.
Oof. You almost down him.
Alright, that'll be me.
But in between fights, Brian, when you guys take a short rest, the skeletons can essentially heal as well through hit dice.
Oh, mainly what
Yeah.
I'm wondering. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so in between, so when you guys rest, they heal. Other than that, you need specific spells to heal them. And most spells that you guys have available do not heal them.
Yeah. There's literally like 2 or 3. It's very rare.
After Sana, it's Zillin, followed by Caecilius.
Alright, Zillin will say, just call out the guards, and then he will pop a shot at this wounded one here. Oh no, he's dead? That one's dead. Just shoot that one. That is a 16 to hit
Yep, that hits.
for 11 damage.
Down he goes. Sarah stands on end and he fries and falls to the ground.
And Zillin will back up to there. That's him.
Alright, Caecilius. And then Kaka after Caecilius.
Keep killing guards or trying to drag Almeric along? Almeric, which way to your brother's room?
Yeah. Oh, he's upstairs. You'll find him.
Great. I will attempt to grapple Almeric. So, strength, athletics or acrobatics. Ooh, except I got a 23.
Okay, he does not resist.
Alright. And I will drag him along as I head towards the the stairs.
Not so rough.
These are stairs up.
Yes. They are stairs going 15 feet up, so the ceiling here is 15 feet tall.
I'll just say, well, then you should walk faster. And that will be my turn.
Alright, Kaka.
I will fly to this corner of the stairs and peek up inside near the top, next floor.
Okay. Something you guys notice in this room is that there's a surprisingly eerie likeness of the Duke herself right here. I actually forgot to mention. So a 6-foot tall wax statue depicts Duke Thalamra Vanthamper cradling their family pet, which is a rather grizzled-looking Tressum. The Tressum has a wax rat in its mouth. Yeah, whoever entered this room first would probably have been startled at the lifelike appearance of it. Heximus.
He would have greeted her as if it was her himself and maybe not realize. I think she's deaf or mute.
Might be frozen in some sort of magical stasis.
That's what you get when you consort with fiends.
Sorry. Is that as far as you'd like to go, or you want to go all the way up?
I just wanted to peek and then decide, is that possible?
Yeah, so you zoom on up the 15-foot staircase and you find the upstairs hall. You see lanterns hanging from the rafters of this drafty hall. You notice that there are 5 guards standing watch here. They all are ready and have their spears ready to throw at you when you pop in and take a look. You will have 3/4 cover, but they all hurl spears at you.
All right.
So you have +5 to your AC.
Okay.
Okay. The high roll is a 18 to hit so far.
No.
Okay, and nope, that was the highest roll. So all 5 spears just stick into the ground or clatter against the walls as you peek in real quick and then dip out. The hallway has several doors. connecting to it that you believe the guards are trained to guard. They can hear you're fighting downstairs and are still remaining in their posts. And that is area V11 over here.
Okay.
So yeah, you're effectively here.
Let me get some guard models on there.
Oh shit. It's just a firing squad.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is weird. This is also part of V11. This is just like I don't know.
An error.
It's like it looks like a wall, but I guess it's supposed to be like an archway or something.
Okay. But that's open.
This guy would have been here, and this guy's actually over here. So there would have been one less spear at you, but they all missed regard. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, you see that caw? That's at the end of flying 15 feet up, and you're welcome to move wherever you'd like after that.
Yeah, I move in and attack this guy. Longsword first.
All right.
$21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that gets them.
There we go. Now it's easier to see.
Thank you.
Mid damage for 5.
Okay, you bloody him with that.
And then 1 butt end bludgeoning coming at him. Six more bludgeoning.
Ooh. Unconscious or dead?
Unconscious.
All right. With the butt end of your weapon, down him.
Then I'll move in a little more with the rest of my movement, providing some room behind me. And I yell down, "They're up here!" Like they didn't know that already.
All right. Excellent. Kaka, that'll be you. It'll be then Damokos. With newly regained consciousness, you are prone. It'll be half your move to stand up.
Okay. So he kind of sees what's going on and gets up really pissed off. And he's going to shoot at the guys outside his Eldritch Blast. He's going to hex this one for strength and attack him.
All right.
Ugh. 7.
Oof.
It's hard to wake up from that.
I know. It's like you still got the poison kind of coursing through your body. You're just like, oof. Your shot goes a little wide, and that'll be it. Unless you want to move anywhere, you still have half your move. You have 15 feet if you want to move anywhere else. Otherwise, it'll be Heximus up next, who will pop out.
You would probably press on, but I don't know.
So he'll step back, hit this guy with a Toll the Dead. Who fails. He takes 3 points of damage. That is enough to kill him.
Alright. Restore the balance or whatever.
Through necrosis. Entropy. It is then Padre, followed by Rhea. Padre would he would ask Shasana if she's got this, seeing only 3 guards remaining.
Yes.
Take off. Okay. He will be here. Okay. He's 5 feet from the top of the stairs. He will Sacred Flame that card. Oh, he doesn't have Sacred Flame. He
Firebolt.
will Firebolt that card. He hits for 1 fire damage.
All right. Show them why we're called the Bird Force.
Cantrips. It is Rhea's turn.
It's just on the bird, not the force.
She looks and says, "Ah, you look like you have that villain in tow. I'm going to go help her." Yeah! And she charges on out and dual wields as she goes out there. Long sword and short sword. 2 attacks with the long sword, 1 attack with the short sword. One long sword miss, 1 long sword hit, short sword hit. Are any of these guys already hurt? No. She'll slice this guy across the chest and then stab him in the neck to finish him off with her short sword.
Damn.
For Terrell! For the Hell Riders! That'll be her turn. It is the guard.
Oh,
The
don't
one
say
guard will
that.
attack her, and one guard will attack Shisana. Shisana is a 19 into you and an 8 to her. You'll take 5 piercing damage as you're stuck with a spear. Up top, Kaka. These guys rush you.
19 AC at the moment.
Ooh, this guy's actually going to move past you and get in front of Padre.
Can I attack him as he goes by, or is it getting? He can get around.
He can sprint around you just barely.
But he says, "Oh God, there's some kind of bird force."
Thinks he's in a Hitchcock movie.
All right, so it's 3 attacks into you and 1 into Padre, so 3 into you. Ooh, a garbage hit, a crit, and a natural 19. The natural 19 is a 22.
Yeah, the 22 on the crit, obviously.
So it'll be a total of 15 damage between the two.
Okay.
And then the 1 into Padre. Ooh, was almost a crit, but is a 4 instead. After that is the skeletons.
Right. They're gonna shoot. One probably misses with a 9. 23
23 hits.
for 9 damage.
All right. That almost kills it. Very nice. After your Skelebros, Shisana, you're up next. Your skeletons can move too if you want them, Brian.
Oh yeah, good call.
Alright, so I'll do this guy first, and then I'll do this guy for the bonus. With Dreadful, of course. Not 16.
Oh yeah, that hits.
9 damage.
Dead.
Alright, second guy's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Hit.
For 11 damage.
Dead. 1 shot.
I do.
You're a beast.
That's the statue, so I'll just chill here with everyone else.
You don't want to get awkwardly close and squeeze with the statue.
Nah. I'm already awkward enough.
Zillan, it is your turn, followed by Caecilius.
Zone doesn't want to go first. But let's see, I guess people are already up there. It's got no shot from here though.
Maybe from the base of the stairs.
Sorry, what was that?
Maybe from the base of the stairs he'd have a shot.
Oh, this is as far as he can get with his movement because he's short.
Small people have shorter legs.
Yeah, it's true. I was deciding whether to dodge or dash. He'll just dash. He'll move over here. Doesn't want to be in the way, but we'll get a shot on that guy. That'll be him.
Okay. After Zillan, it's Caecilius, followed by Kaka.
Alright, I'll jag Amrik along.
He will not resist. You can move full speed.
Oh, okay, sweet. So I'll just drag him to the base of the stairs, turn to that card, and say, "We have Amrik. Stop fighting."
If you have an action, give me an intimidate or a persuasion.
I will give an intimidate, and it will be bad. Well, I will roll. I'm bad at it. It was both. It was a 7.
Ooh, it's not enough.
He knows I won't kill him.
Armor kind of just sits there and shrugs. Says, "Good luck."
You're a real piece of shit, you know that.
I've been told that.
I'm aware.
Kaka, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to attack that guy. Nat 2. Lovely.
Oh no.
I assume that's a miss, so I will flurry of blows that guy.
Oh, sorry, what was your hit?
I roll a nat 2, so like
yeah.
8 to hit. Yeah. I'll spend a key point and my bonus to dodge.
Okay, that's a good call. All right, after Kaka, going in, giving a slice, and then dodging, it is Damokos, followed by Heximus.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself and move up.
And remember that casts at level 2, so it gets whatever upcast Agathis gets, which is 5 more temp HP.
That's right, I forgot about the upcast. Sweet.
One more thing. Don't forget some of your spells are racial spells for you.
That I do know. That one doesn't count as a spell slot.
Yeah. So yeah, that's perfect. So and it upcasts at level 2, naturally. So yeah, that's a free spell slot. So make sure you only have one used. Perfect. You're good. You're on it. So that's your action. You moved on up, and yeah, you can't see anyone else to bounce your hex, but you're still concentrating on it. I don't think you guys are blessed anymore, so everyone update your models to remove bless. And Brian, keep like a little thing constantly on your model that says like con and then like a colon and then whatever you're concentrating on. But then you're like
Armor of Agathis on me also.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you. After Damokos, it is Heximus. Heximus will try to catch up to Kaka. 10, 20, 30, 40. He's dashing on up.
This guy's in the way.
Son of a bitch.
And I'm in the way. We're in the way because we're at the bottom of the stairs there.
Alright, he'll kind of like try to peek his head in and hit this guy with Acid Splash?
He doesn't have that yet.
No, it's in the
think.
sheet.
He was doing acid before, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, it is. I thought that you got that later. I don't know. Before he had some marking on it before, like you didn't have it yet. But
Gotcha.
whatever.
Then, for the sake of it, I'll just do boom. Or sorry, Toll the Dead.
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
I know you full casters generally get a cantrip at level 4.
He passes at 15. That'll be Heximus. It'll then be Padre Chaos, who will try to bash this guy with his shillelagh. That's a natural 1.
Padre.
He will fly up and over this guy, land here. It'll then be Rhea, followed by the guards, and then the skeletons. Rhea dashes to catch up with the group. She can only get to here. She's on the stairs, making her way up. It is then the guard.
Well, that spot is this spot, so she can run up to the guard.
Okay, that she's brave enough to go first. Would you tell her otherwise as she starts trying to make her way up the stairs?
Yeah. I said, wait there, yeah.
Okay. I just didn't want to block your guys' movement by having her dash up there.
Yeah. And I say, keep an eye on this guy, and I will let him go.
Okay. She'll put her short sword away, and she says, "Don't worry, he won't go anywhere." And the guards are coming up with some stabbies one at Padre. I'll do 2 at Padre and then 2 at Kaka. There's Kaka with disadvantage with dodge. That's a miss.
They've got a perfect 4th edition flank setup going on.
Ooh, into Padre, a 14 is the low one and a 20 is the high one. 14 is a miss. Padre takes 5 piercing damage. He is knocked unconscious.
Oh, that's so harsh. He was at 4.
Yeah, I think he got stuck with imps.
Mm-hmm.
Down goes Padre.
Shit.
After the guards, it'll be the Skelebros, followed by Shasana. Brian, followed by...
That's me. Yeah, sorry. That's me.
I'm like, wait, there's someone before me, right?
So they can squeeze with Amric and Caecilius.
Or they could stay the fuck back.
Just Ringo Knuckles up next to Caecilius.
Shasana is just cursing at them in Elvish.
You could totally squeeze with armor, so I'm fine with that.
Okay. He will not allow it because he is technically an enemy.
Oh, he's a bitch.
Keep those disgusting things away from me. They smell like the sewers.
Well, they can't get much farther anyway, so they'll just stay back here.
They can either ready actions or dodge. I'm just gonna move them a little bit.
Joke's on you. They can't.
Everything's upstairs. They can't see. They have no angle or anything, right?
I would allow them to shoot at this guy, the guy closest to the stairs, but he'll have some cover.
I'll do that. I'll take a shot.
Okay.
To at least try.
By shooting him in the ankles. 20 hits.
Yeah, like
what about 18? Would an 18 also hit?
18 does hit, even with the cover.
Ooh, for a total of 14.
You hear him scream, "Ah, my ankles!" And he tumbles down the stairs and he breaks his neck.
Nice.
Now he'll never be an adventurer.
He's dead as fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's at the... I'm going to move his model over here just for RP. He's crumpled at the heap of Caecilius. as feet. It is after the skeletons. Nicely struck. It is Shisana, followed by Zillan.
I would have to dash to get upstairs. Or do you want me to wait?
No, I'd say dash up there, because Padre's down.
You can use this opportunity to... I was like, you could do Hunter's Mark, but meh.
Not worth it on these guys.
Yeah. Okay. Shisana dashes on up to assist Padre and Kaka. After Shisana, it is Zillan. You should probably heal Padre.
Yeah, I think you can just get there 5, 10, 15, 25. Yeah, you can just get to the base of the stairs, kind of lean on the stairs, reach out and touch Padre for a cure wounds. Stick him with some kind of syringe of some kind, I'm sure. I rolled a d20, which doesn't really make sense. But it was a 16, so if that's how it worked, that'd be a lot of HP.
Only if...
Nice.
Ooh, that's 12 HP.
That's still good.
Still good?
Yeah, I rolled max.
Yep.
So
You get him to half.
Awesome.
All right, Padre gets up and lets out a curse. Or not gets up, but regains consciousness, that is. Is now Caecilius.
So remember, Amrik, no funny business. I'll charge up the stairs. Ha! Get right up next to Kaka here. Transfer my hex to this guard and slash him with booming blade.
Amra kind of turns to everyone else after you leave. He says, "So, am I going to be let out early for good behavior?"
I got a 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh yeah, that is 13 damage.
Into which one?
The odd one out here.
All right, down he goes. Sword catches him in the neck. Oh. You mean slobber chops? My mother loves that Tressum. He's somewhere around the house. I'm sure you'll find him if you go searching. Oh, I thought you were asking.
I mean, I'm upstairs. But
Oh, my bad.
that's good to know.
He has a cat.
He does
thinks
have a
everything's
cat.
about him. He hears a conversation upstairs, still thinks it's about him.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
After Caecilius, it's Kaka.
All right, I'm gonna try to hit that guy again. This time with better dice rolls. Not much better. 11 to hit.
That is a miss. Yeah, catches him in the armor.
Yeah, I will just try it with the claws. And that one.
Oof.
So that is my turn. Instead of dodging, I have +2 AC.
Okay. These guys are pressing you from both sides. You're unable to land a hit on him. It is now Damokos, followed by Heximus.
Okay. I can get all the way up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You stand over Padre, or if you have 5 more feet, you can go there. Which I think you do.
So,
It depends on whether you can cut this corner.
Yeah, that's fine. You just hop the
Then
bands.
you're good.
I gingerly step over my reluctant, newfound friend, I think. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
He seems to be willing to kill people, and he healed you.
Very
You
true.
don't want to get blood on your shoes. We get it.
But we did also name the group after you, so don't let that go to your head.
That's true. All right. I'm gonna place my hex on this guy and for strength and hit him with an Eldritch Blast. Actually, you don't know what? Change it to this one.
Get him.
Oof. Probably not. 12.
12 misses. And you said you hexed him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Off.
Blast the wall behind him. It'll then be Heximus, followed by Padre. Heximus will stand at the bottom of the stairs over here. Hit the wounded guy with Toll the Dead. Who fails. He will take 5 points of necrotic damage, and he is bloodied after that. After Heximus, it'll be Padre who will stand up. And he will firebolt. Fuck it. He will step forward and bash that guard.
Yeah,
With his shillelagh, that's a natural 2. And miss. And you'll step over here. That'll be Padre's turn. Rhea will look up the stairs and wish that she could be up there fighting. She will keep an action ready to attack Amrik if he tries to make a move. It'll then be the guards who will stab at one at Padre and one at Kaka. Padre! Ooh, that is a hit. An 18 to hit him for 5 piercing damage. And to Kaka, that's a 7. That is a miss. Nick, you get Padre's damage? Or I can do it, I'm right.
Oh, right. No, I can get it.
Bam! He's at 7.
Oh, nice.
Alright, after the guards, it's the skeletons. After we kill these guards, we'll probably end it here for tonight.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Cool.
Skelebro!
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they're your evil henchmen.
Control your minions. I'm just swearing under my breath. These goddamn dead nasty.
Oh, they have. Come on.
I've been talking Elv. Undead are my favorite enemy, sir.
Okay. One's gonna shoot, one's gonna sword.
Alright.
Uh, 16 with the arrow.
Hit.
And 11's not gonna hit with the sword, right?
Correct.
Ooh, 10 damage.
Ooh, do you go for the fresh one or the... Okay, so he's in critical condition. That arrow catches him square in the collarbone. He's bleeding profusely. It is top of the order with Shisana, followed by Zillan.
Trap full strike.
You can do it.
No, I can't. That's an 11.
Miss. Second attack.
But yeah, let's attack him a second time now.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Wow, you really couldn't.
You're slipping in Padre's blood.
It's these undead, man. I hate them so much. They're like throwing me off my game.
She says that in like perfect clarity in Elvish.
I thought you were just tired of carrying the team.
Zillan, it is your turn, followed by Caecilius.
Alright, Zillan will shoot this here. Shoot that one. That's a 17 to hit
Yes, as a hit.
for 11 lightning damage.
Which one?
The one by Padre.
Down it goes.
Alright. And then he will move in. Sam.
Okay, after that, it is Caecilius, followed by Kaka.
Alright, I will go for the final guard. I will move my hex to him. Hexing his strength. And then, 19 to hit
Oh, yeah.
for 15 damage.
Super dead.
Yeah,
Cleo with his arm, and he just goes screaming to the ground. You're pretty sure if anyone wasn't alerted before, they're alerted now. All right, congratulations, you guys have breached into the Van Tamper Villa. You have Amric in tow. You have met Rhea Mantlemorn, one of the survivors of Elturel, and she has told you that High Overseer Thavius Krieg is supposed to be somewhere here in the villa, according to rumors. And he should know what happened to Elturel, or at least more than what you guys know. And that'll be your next step as to how to save Baldur's Gate from that same fate. XP coming at you guys.
Oh,
Just add
shit.
it all up.
Could this be it?
We already hit level 4, if that's what you mean.
Oh, we did? Oh, it's 27?
Yeah, at one point we were at 2698.
Well, so I can do my level 4.
No, because we haven't full rest since we hit that XP.
Right, but yeah.
But yeah, be ready for it. Are you just taking a charisma boost?
Think so.
I'm torn between strength boost or Warcaster.
Ooh, I like Warcaster.
Me too. It gives me really good opportunity attacks, so I think I'm going to take it.
Okay, so it's 1150 XP. Nurse was doing it before. If somebody doesn't mind,
I'm on it.
Thank you.
It's 1150 total.
I believe so, unless my math is bad. Yeah,
Yep.
1150 total.
Alright, 164 each. I'll put the new total in chat in a sec.
But yeah, you have reached the second floor of the villa, and there are many doors before you. You know, again, that Thavius Krieg is somewhere here, and along with the third Van Tamper son, and their pet Tressum.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust them.
Mortlock did mention that his family runs their secret business in a series of tunnels below the house. So you must find that entrance as well.
All right, then.
All right. If you guys are all up to date, good job, everybody. We'll meet up on usual time on Sunday.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geez.
Yeah, I'm glad
you
you're
doing,
able to
guys?
make it, Brian. You missed yeah, it's like the introduction of Rhea and all that stuff was like literally like half an hour before you showed up. Most of the session at the very beginning was the group staving off those cultists and the interaction with them.
Okay. It's starting to get pretty good.
Yeah. Starting to get some of the mystery